Hello, how you doing? Hope you've had a good weekend, what have you been up to? Things go, I should be writing, but that's why we have multi-monitor setups. I can hear you now, excellent. Excellent, I'm glad all these things are working for us all. What a day, what a day. As you can tell, it's chaos for me here, but that's all fine. We'll work something out. Welcome back to 5 Parsecs. We'll just crack on, I think. We'll crack on, get stuff done. If you were here for the past stream, welcome back. Lovely to have you. If you weren't, hi. Nice to have you anyway. Welcome anyway. And we've created a team together, a crew of spicy space pirates, brigands all, called the Crimson Tunics. There is a theme there. We are currently holed up on the planet Claire, for reasons I can't remember. It's called Planet Claire, and we are, we're considering moving off the planet because we've picked up in the space of 2 missions 4 rivals, which is clearly too many rivals, if you ask me. Let's sit these around. There we go. Look at that. We'll decorate the table a bit. Isn't that nice? But yeah, we've got problems. So the way this works is I'm kind of playing the game, but I may be in charge, but I'm not that much in charge. So if you want to get involved, if you want to tell us what we're going to do, where we're going to go, choices we should make, correct me on rules, because God knows I need that. But yeah, this is basically what we're going to do. It's 5 Parsecs. If you're not familiar with this, then, you know, you can use Google, you're a grown person. But basically it is a skirmish war game where you just populate it with your own minis. You can throw whatever you've got at it. And I got a lot of misc. So, yeah, we're going to do that. Before we start, 2 things. One, special thank you to Deep Cut Studios, who sent us this lovely mat. They sent us this ages ago, actually. We were going to use this for a Fallout video, and we used a different mat instead, because they sent us 2. They also sent us these lovely buildings. So we've got some sandy desert buildings and some gothic grimdark minis. So guess which licenses they may tie in for. But that's the beauty of 5 Parsecs. You can use whatever the heck you want. I'm going to use some Fallout minis. I'm going to use some Cohorts Cthulhu minis. I'm going to use whatever the heck I've got. I've got a Owlman, apparently, at some point. So let's have a look here. We'll go to the campaign thing. We're going to crack on, because I reckon, hot as it is, and boy, it's hot. It's not as hot as it was last week. That's my only saving grace. So, first step in the campaign turn. It's there, look at it. Travel, right? Is our planet being invaded? No, it's not. Planet Claire, not being invaded as far as I'm aware. That rhymed, excellent. But we're thinking we may leave it. We may leave Planet Claire. So, decide to travel. We have 4 rivals. That means we've got a 4 in 6. That's 2 in 3, or 8 in 12 chance of being accosted by a rival. And I don't want one of our many rivals to catch up with us. Max the Owlman has, I think, 2 rivals. We have 1 generic one, and Akbar has 1. So I think, despite the fact we have a patron here, the Great Cashew, leader of the secret Illuminati, I make no apologies for all these names, by the way. This is what happens when you help people, when you let people in chat help. And this is what I'm here for. So, yeah. What do we reckon? Should we get out of here? I kind of think yes. But, you know, if you guys think we should, you know, tough up and just stick it out, I think we could say. But I'd quite like to as well do the whole, you know, see what space travel's like. I haven't done it before. Let's do it. Let's leave. Let's leave Planet Claire. I'll get a new world sheet ready, because we're going to go somewhere else. The better part of valor is why it's here. Also, that's my text alert, so I'm going to turn that off. Come on, team. Jeez. There we go. No one needs that. Better part of valor is here. Yeah, so let's go. Decide whether to travel. It costs us 5 credits straight out of the bat. Out of the bat? Out of the gate. That's the thing, isn't it? Credits-wise, we actually have 18 credits. So we're going to now go down to 13 credits. That's good. That's not too bad. If you do opt to travel, roll once on the Starship Events table. Okay, cool. Well, straight off, we're on our first roll. Let's see how this one pans out. That's the wrong camera. This is the right camera. Here we go. We don't have a what's the word? We don't have a damaged spaceship. So that's good. We've got now, who can spot what I've done wrong there? I've rolled 30-10 or 10-30, depending on what you have. 51, that's a bit different from what I just rolled. 51, a cosmic phenomenon. We encounter a cosmic phenomenon. A crew member sees a strange manifestation in space. When they ask around, nobody else saw anything, and the ship's computers confirm nothing was there. The crew member adds +1 luck if they are able. This event can only ever happen once in a campaign. Treat as nothing happening if it happens again. Oh my god. Okay, we don't have a precursor in the crew, so we don't get the bonus for that for a story point, but we have to randomly choose. We've got 6 people on our team. Unfortunately, only 4 of them, because robots can't get luck, can they? Robots are just naturally unlucky chaps. Let me just double check. Pretty sure that's right. Going unique right at the gate. Yeah, you know. Why mess around? Why mess around? Bots can't get luck, I don't think. They don't feel like they can. They do not make any rolls, or blah da da. Da da da, they don't experience subject to character event. They cannot be the subject of a character event. And oh no, that's fine. If you have select a random crew member through a character event, do not include bots in the roll. Okay, so that excludes them from this. So what we are is we'll say 1 for Akbar, 2 for Joe, 3 for Max, 4 for Dave the Destroyer, and I'll re-roll 5s or 6s. 4. Dave the Destroyer. Oh no, from his sickbay window, Dave the Destroyer has seen a galactic phenomenon. So he's got 1 luck. Could have done without when he got shot in the face. So there we go. We did also have emergency drives and a purifier, which I don't think I gave us for that last time, but that's fine. May opt to return to another world, but we are heading to a new world. Sing your favourite song from Aladdin right at this moment, but I can't because I'll get DMCA'd. So we're heading to a new planet. The planet, first, we're going to check for our rivals. We've got 4 rivals. So we're going to roll 4d6. If any of these are a 5+, they will follow us. Oh my god, we left them all behind. Look at that. Look at that. A 1, a 3, a 4, and a 2. Excellent. I'm very happy with that. Everyone stayed behind. Dismiss patrons. All patrons remain behind. So we've lost our time with the Illuminati, which is unfortunate. Does this world have a licensing requirement? A 5 or 6 it does? No, it doesn't. World traits. Let's have a look. What traits does this world possess? 19. It is easy recruiting. Nice. That's much better than the last place. Easy recruiting. Can you hear my neighbour's children shouting through the walls? It's great. So +1 to recruit. Roll. Excellent. I'll take that. That's quite happy. I'm quite good at that. Quite good at that? Quite good, pleased with that. There we go. Excellent. So, a name. This planet needs a name. We know that it is, there's no problems. It's basically easy recruiting. This is an easily recruitable place. So if you've got any suggestions for a name of a planet, pony up with it now, and we will name this planet. Polite names only, please. But yeah. So I'll leave that for a little while. There's no local patrons. There's no local rivals. Wowzers. Okay. I'll put Planet Claire down there just in case. Not Claire 2. No. Claire 2, Electric Boogaloo. Claire Harder. We're not going to do that. So, upkeep and ship repairs. I'll plug on while planet naming occurs. Oh God, I'll keep pushing the wrong button, don't I? I'll mix them all around or something. Upkeep. So, we have a 4-6 crew member, so that's 1 credit. So we are now down to 13 credits, but we have a purifier, which makes us a credit. So, it pays for our crew. They can drink all the water they want. Ship debt. We currently have a debt of 31. So if we don't pay any of this. Oh no. Oh, you can make payments, right. Yeah, so we can make payments. If we leave it at 31, then we'll be paying 2 credits interest. But we get it 30 or under, we'll be paying 1. So 31, let us, what do you reckon? Throw a few creds at this. We've got 13. Let's take it down. Let's spend 3. Let's spend 3 credits on this. So we're down to 10 credits. And we are now on, that will take us to 28. But then we're gaining interest of 1. So that's 29. 29 credits. This eraser is so good, it is erasing the character sheet. Like, the ink is coming off. Maybe the printer was no good. That's more likely. Ship repairs, we don't have any problems. Pay for medical crew. Now we still, medical crew? Medical care. We still have Dave and Colgate in repair. To get Dave back into fighting form, we would have to pay 4, 8, 16 credits, which we can't do, right? I am tempted to try and speed him along a bit. Planet name generator idea, Munker 06KS. Sure, I'm down for that. Not Munker, Mooner. Mooner 06KS. We're down. I'm down for it. Mooner it is. Thank you, Benka. So I think let's give old what's his face? What called Dave the Destroyer. Let's try and give him a little boost. Let's pay 8 credits, and I know that seems like a lot, but I don't want to spend too much time waiting. I've written 8. I spent 8, so that leaves me with 2. 2 credits. 2. Okay, character sickbay bots need repairs. Now mark off 1 campaign turn. Excellent. So there we go, and there. So that means next turn, if we pay 4, we can get Dave back in. We can get Dave back into the game. Starting to regret wearing a hat, by the way. It's toasty, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Assign and resolve crew tasks. Okay. Let's see what we've got. We should get the people out as well. Get our team out. From my box of stickers. I had a dream. Not last night, night before last. I dreamt that I was down the pub with this box, and working in the pub was Miley Cyrus, and she gave me a sticker. The human mind, everyone. Isn't it a wonderful thing? There's Dave. There's Joe. There's Max, Akbar, and Colgate and Aquafresh. Cool. There we go. Let's put that down there. Random and interesting dream. Some dreams should remain buried. Yeah, I know. I started saying that and realised I was having to talk out loud, and it was fine. I don't really think about Miley Cyrus very much either, so I don't know where that came from. But hey, she's not prominent in my brain, so make of that what you will. Aquafresh is in repair, I believe, or is it? No, it's Colgate is in repair, so we'll put them over there. Dave the Destructive. His name changes every time I say it. So we could go and find a patron. Training, trading, recruiting, exploring, tracking, repairing our kit. Oh, now here's an interesting thing. Our stash, we've got a sector permit and a personal trinket. Right, the personal trinket, I've made a note, it's on page 121, right? Personal trinket. On each planet you visit in the future, roll 2d6. On a 9+, we get some loot as a payment. 7. No, alas, not this new planet. And the sector permit. Oh man, can you remember where that is? Where's the sector permit when it's at home? If I was a sector permit, where would I be? Squid, you've got searchable material, haven't you? Help me. What's the matter? What's the matter, mate? You coming up? Come on. Come on. Lieutenant Cat is here. Oh, okay, fine. Can you shuffle it a bit? Don't sit on my book. I'm looking for a sector permit, and unless you can find it, you're of no use to me. Don't show your butt on camera. No buttholes. Sector permit. I'm going to look under the loot bit. That seems like a sensible place, doesn't it? Yeah. What is it? First mentions page 58. Oh, you got that one page ahead of me. You got... Hello. It's in loot 132. Sector permit. When you arrive at a planet where a license is required... Oh, it isn't. Excellent. So I'll just make a page note of that. That's on page 58. Mate, come on, mate. Come on, mate. You gonna help me build a 5 Parsecs? Come on. I love you, but you're in the way. So, I reckon we've got 4 people and 1 giant feline who's, you know, grumpy. Hey, Princess Wire, how you doing? It's warm, and Luna. What's the matter, mate? Hey, hey, you hot? She's like, I'm covered in hair. Please help me. No, that was me doing a terrible Ben Mendelsohn impression. I wasn't trying to say that, but you know that proves how good it is. I think let's see if we can find a patron, right? Okay, so let's send Akbar, and he'll take along with him Aquafresh. So, we get to roll 1d6, add the number of the crew members who are looking, which is 2, and if the crew has an old patron among their contacts, 1. That's another +1. So, if we roll a 5 or higher, so 3, 4, 5, we're looking. Just don't roll a 1. Don't roll a 1. Didn't even roll it in the table, in the drawer. 2! A 2! We've found a patron. So, Luna, come on. You naughty bugger. Patron. Right, we've got 1 new patron. So we'll work out that person in a minute. We'll work out who that is later. We've got also Joe and Max are here to. We're not. Can you stop sitting on my minis? You're just going to break them with your huge furry butt, hey? Luna. Yeah, I know, mate. It's hot, isn't it? It's hot. I think maybe let's explore. Let's explore with Joe. So we want a exploration table. Okay, here we go. Exploration. 63. I found a trainer. The character earns 2 XP. Boom. Joe. What a lad. You are now up to 7 XP. That is good. And finally, Max. Let's see if we can trade something with Max. Get some money. 49. Fuel. Roll 1d6. You've secured that many credits worth of fuel, which can be used to offset travel costs. Excellent. 6. Oh my. 6 times fuel. It's thrilling, isn't it, Luna? I can tell you're incredibly excited by this. Right. So let's work out who our patron is. I expect some good suggestions here, team. We have one patron. We've got, they are two. They are a corporation. So we're going to look for a company name, I expect. This may be the first time the dice have been cooperative. I don't trust it. I don't trust it either. It's done. It's over. Danger pay. +1 if working for a corporation. Yeah. +1. 8. 8. So that's 2 credits danger pay. +2 creds danger pay. Nice. Time frame. We have to do this job this campaign turn. So this is a this turn game. This turn campaign. Well, I've just said the exact same words. A this turn job. Mission. Yeah. This turn. Just write this turn down, Steve. Benefits. For a corporation, do we get any benefits? No. Oh, man. That's a shame. Six, no hazards, and a condition. No conditions either. Okay. This campaign turn. Why are you saying this campaign turn? Oh, is that what I was trying to say and failing like a buffoon? Yes, I understand it. I understand. I'm catching up. I think it's because I haven't got anything to drink. So I may have to do it rather than this turn campaign. Yeah. Words. Words are hard. Right, assign equipment. I think everyone's happy with what we've got. We do only have a team of 4 still. But, you know, it worked last time. Resolve any rumours. We're not currently on a quest. We have 1 rumour. Oh, no, we are. We're on a quest. I think, isn't it? Okay, yeah, we do have a quest. We have 1 quest. We don't know what it is. So we could, in theory, do that or our job for... Who's this corporation we work for? Who are they? What's the big corporation on Muna 06KS? I'm going to sneeze because someone is very hairy. What do they make? What's a corporation? Araland Corporation or Wareland Corporation in my head. I like Araland. Bless you, Corporation. Achoo. I think it's Arland Corporation. Arland Corp. There we go. Oh dear. So yeah, we're going to do a job for Arland. Basically. We don't have any rivals. So nice. So nice. We're doing the patron job, really, aren't we? We're doing this patron job. Let's see what it is. This land is our land. Oh! Yes! I was so excited by that, I didn't know what to do with my hand. I just waved around a bit. That's incredible. I loved it. Deployment condition. Okay. Here we go. 62. It's a surprise encounter. We're going to surprise our enemy. So they cannot act in the first round, which is epic. I love that so much. We're not... any notable sites? 22. Documentation. Gain a quest rumour. Okay, but when you gain a quest rumour, if you... Until the quest is over... Oh. It's another rumour. Okay, well, okay, fine. Quest rumour. Sure. So that implies they're a local real estate conglomerate. Yes. they're in realty. Realty? God dear. Determine the objective. The objective is 6. It's an access mission. What the heck is that? What are we trying to access? Oh no, it's not. So I'm reading the wrong table. It's not access. A 6 on a patron is a secure. Secure. A secure mission is end 2 consecutive rounds within. So this is going to be problematic to play stuff, but okay. So it's the thing we did last time. So I'll put that in there to remind me. Amazing. If you're being attacked by a rival, we're not. I love this idea. They started in real estate. Come on. Flippin' heck. Nightbot, come on, that's too much. Yeah, exactly. Pies and associated wares, definitely. Okay. AI type, determine the enemy. So we've got crew size of 6. We do have a crew size of 6, but we're playing with a crew of 4. So we're going to roll 2d6 and pick the higher result of these. Six, so we're up against 6 enemies. I mean, this is great. Maybe this is an industrial espionage bit. That's the documentation. Yeah, of course. That makes so much sense. I like that. I like that a lot. 2d6 low result. Hang on, no. Hang on, I'm confused here. I was too excited. Number of opponents you face is affected by the campaign crew size you've chosen. Our campaign crew is 6, right? And we've opted to play with a crew size of 4. So we roll 2 and take the lowest. 2. Wait for Squid to call me out on this, but hey. You're not my mom, Squid. I hope you're not. Why'd you never call, Mum? Why'd you do it like this? Add the modifier listed under numbers in the enemy table. Okay, so we need to work out who our enemy is. We want a patron quest. 71. These guys are interested parties. Uh-oh. I'll let it go this time. Thank you. Did I get it wrong? I mean, call me out if I get it wrong. Just, you know, just be nice. Okay, interested parties. Add plus, oh my god. Okay, so let's see how this goes. 10 bounty hunters. Uh-oh. So should I have taken the higher or the lower of the 2 squid? I got confused. Help me, please. So bounty hunters. There's plus 0, right? Only 2 of them. So they panic, 1 to 2. Speed is 5 inches. Combat, plus 1. Tough is 4. AI is T. And the weapons we'll do in a second. Hunting down fugitives and the people, the warlords, governments, and gang bosses want found is a booming business, especially if you aren't too fussed about the legality of it all. Intrigue. Roll 2d6 and add plus 1 if you killed a lieutenant. Oh, excellent. So we can get more rumours off these people. Okay, so I'll put here post-game, page 99. That's pretty cool. I'm pleased with that. They are tactical. Uh-oh. This is where it all goes horribly wrong, isn't it? So we're only on 2. Are we up against 2 people? A little backhand battlefield interrogation always works. It does. I feel like I've made a mistake here. This can't be right. But we can work it out. We can always backtrack. Oh, God, yeah, the difficulty's gone up, hasn't it? Right. What's our difficulty level now? Let's have a little look. We're on 2 levels up, I think, so that is going to be difficulty mode 64. 64, right. Easy, normal. So we start on normal, we have to change. This is now hardcore. So, oh, every 1 or 2 counts as a 3, so that's a 3. As challenge plus additional basic enemy. So 3 plus 1, plus 2 to invasion rolls, minus 2 to seize the initiative, which I've just abbreviated as STI, which is unfortunate. Plus 1 to unique individuals. Roll. And we should begin with 1 less campaign point. Jeez, that's tasty. So, weapons. 1B. What's the generic? What's the generic weapon type from weapon 1B? Don't get too comfortable there, mate. You're too cute. All right, I'm going to turf you off. Can you see this cat? She's totally at home. 2 is a valid result. Well, it has to be rounded up to 3 because we're on challenging. So, not challenging, hardcore. Come on, where's my weapon listings? Is it back here? Oh, here we go. Right. Weapon 1. 1. Okay, here we go. Weapon number 1 is 2. A handgun. They're armed with handguns. Okay, which is nice. It's nice enough for me, anyway. Hey, Chris. I've always used the roll equals the number of the crew I'm fielding plus minus the enemy modifier. Helps keep things big, too swingy for roll 6 when there are 3 guys on the field. That's fair. Yeah. I mean, I think if I was maybe... I'd think about stuff like that if I was being a bit more, you know, these guys may not make it, you know, so we'll just see how it goes. Right. how many lieutenants and all that stuff. If you encounter 1 to 2 opponents, no, 3, 1 specialist will be present. So one of these is going to be a specialist. So we'll say that specialist. Specialists just have a different. What's a specialist? They were separately when they're weapons. I see, I see. So these just get a different weapon, basically, don't they? Okay, here we go. Specialist weapon is 1. For extra irony, what I'm hacking at the moment is Starforge Sun Desires, which is also a Modiphius property. Awesome. I hope you're having fun with that. A scrap pistol. This specialist has a scrap pistol, which doesn't sound very special to me. But, you know, whatever you... Okay. So we've got 3 people up against 3 bounty hunters. Okay. 2d6, add 1, add another 1 for hardcore. If we're 9 or more, so 7 or more, then we've got a unique individual. That's a 10. There's a unique individual on this team. Oh my god. The UI. Okay. Check on the unique individual table. I can do that. 98. It's high. That's not going to be good. Oh my god, it's a Mark II sentry bot. Okay, all of a sudden things have gotten a bit tasty here. Okay. It's just got a speed of 4. It cannot panic. Apparently. Combat skill of +2. Toughness of 5. An AI of Guardian. And it's armed with a Fury rifle. Now, I'm no excellent, knowledgeable person what understands things. But Fury rifle don't sound good. Targeting AI. The state-of-the-art in robotic security details may fire twice per round at the 2 closest visible targets. Huh! Shoots ×2 at 2. 6+ saving throw. This is suddenly gone from me like, there's only 3 people, up to, oh my giddy aunt, help me, mercy. Let's look up a Fury rifle. Let's see how bad that is. Fury rifle, 24 inches, 1 shot, but apart from this goes 2, and it's focused, not focused, damage 2, heavy and piercing. Oh god, oh no. What's heavy is if you've walked, isn't it? So heavy, you get a minus. Or do you get a bonus if you don't walk? -1. -1 if walked. And piercing. Ignore armor save throws. That's tasty. Okay, and meanwhile, handgun, nothing fancy there. Pistol and a scrap pistol. These guys spent all their money on the robot, clearly, because this is... Ooh. I mean, I might get myself a nice big T-45 or something for that, like a big chunky guy in power armor to represent that robot. I think that might be quite fun. Okay. Opposed corporate... Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, it's an ED 2409. We're in Robocop now. Halt, criminal scum. Excellent. So this isn't too bad. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly BRB because I need a drink, and also ED2 your mind demands you stop and drop your weapon. Exactly. As you may notice, there is a slight obstruction in me playing. So I am going to BRB grab a drink so I don't melt, and also I'll have to, you know, put someone... Yeah, you're going on the sofa, mate. I'm sorry. Come on. Come on, Luna. Okay. Drink acquired. Cat, not happy. She's on the floor. She doesn't like it, but hey. She's plucking her scratching post in defiance. Good that that'll do her. Right, so the dead centre of this is where we've got to kind of like protect. That's about there, I think. Let's have a little look. Yeah, about there like that. And then... there. Whew. Okay, so we need to now, let's do some terrain. Large stuff. What have we got that is a nice large thing? We've got this big rock. I want to use this. I haven't managed to use this yet. So I'm going to place that right here. So block that side off a bit because I am kind of like encroaching on the table with my dice tray. Ooh, that's nice. Cold water. Yum yum. Let's move the team over here. Should we put the other? We've got another rock somewhere, haven't we? I don't remember. What do we reckon? Do we want to have like kind of sandy buildings or wrecked Gothic buildings? There's not really kind of a to or fro between them, so let's use. Got some what they called some Brotherhood barricades. We'll use those. They seem like a good idea. I feel like maybe not too many like natural things in this one, like not many rocks or bits and bobs like that. That said, these have all got rocks on them, so we could create, and we're either going to come in from that side or that side, as we know, because that's where we do it. So let's kind of just create like a scattered sort of to and fro, like that. That's kind of okay, I guess. Well, I guess that's okay. Let's get rid of the... There you go. Other things. What other bits of scenery might we have? Let's have a think. I think I'm going to put this big building, this sand building, right in the front corner. I mean, basically you won't... Oh no, it's that corner. Oh well. You will be able to see it then. But I'm going to put it right square in that corner, because I like to do this sort of like blocky and street. Oh yeah, let's have sort of buildings this side and sort of rocks this side. That's an idea. So we can like make these kind of like street. I'm going to tuck that in there so that there's kind of like a way through. Can you see that? That looks okay, doesn't it? You can see that. Where's the other building? Here it is. It's right here. We could put that at the back here. Let's move these around a bit because they're like kind of in the way a touch. There we go, like this. And then those can go out a bit further. What else could we add in? I think we've got some... What's in here? What could be in this one? I don't know. I need to label these. I need to label these a lot. What's in here? Ooh, oh. There's a wrecked bus. There's a wrecked Nuka World bus in there. Should we use that? Maybe. I don't know about that. I'm not feeling it. What about in this one? Hello? Nothing. There's nothing in this one. Oh, no, there is. I know what's in here. I know what's in here. Another big rock. Excellent. And we'll use our truck again. That was like a good one the other time when we had that. Come on, you guys, get back in there. Oh, I know what we could use. We could use this. And that'll do for now. That'll do for now from this box at any rate. As I just add the piles of open boxes to my floor. Drop. So what we can do, I've got this this which we can make into like a little road or something. That might be quite cool. Quite cute. Let's have that like that, just coming in, straight in that way. It was there, wasn't it? On that rock. Truck, like kind of off the road, maybe? Parked next to it? I don't know. I don't know, I'm spoilt with choice. Spoilt for choice here, come on. It has got flat tyres, but you know. Hey, or... Do we want to make this point in the middle that we have to like hold something raised up? Because we could put it, the truck bed like that, and it could be like the back of the truck. Which does mean we're going to get shoot. Let's do that. We're going to get shoot. I know how to speak proper good words. Given actually that we are having a truck on here, and we're saying this is like a city, I will get the bus out. Plus, it needs to be a thing. They're moving documents between officers. That's true. That is very true. It is now a thing. Oh no. There has been a slight miniature accident. But we can fix it. It's not a problem. Bit of super glue will come to the the saviour of us all. But a wing mirror fell off. Never mind. We'll put it there for now. So we could like have this bar. Yeah, let's do this. Let's have like a... Spread these around a bit. I like the idea of just putting stuff right at the edge of the table as well. And we can have the bus there with the roof on. So there's like a way to... You know, we'll say we won't go in the bus, I don't think. You could tuck the documents in the bus. So, I don't know if you've seen any of these other videos. Whenever we've played a game of Fallout Factions and this bus has been used, someone goes in the bus. And they always think it's not going to be the death of them, but it always is. So, no. You could so what I'm going to do is I'm going to say they're in the bar. Let's put them in the truck like this. We'll turn the truck around, like the truck is at the end of the road. It's kind of skidded off. They're in the cab of the truck. The death bus. You say that like it's a bad thing. It is a bad thing, because when I was playing those games, I was not the person in the bus, so I didn't die. But now I would be the die person, and I don't want to be the die person. Let's put a few more rocks down. I know I said I was going to keep rocks off the menu, but I like you know, I like lying. Keeps things spicy. And I think we're going to go quite heavy on what's the word? On scenery as well. Let's make things challenging. There's a big rock. We'll just put that there. There we go. Any more? Any more for any more? I don't think so. Apart from... Oh, yeah. Here's some more. Oh. Oh. A little rock there. And we've got 4 tinier pieces. We can sort of scatter these around. Let's put that one there. And this one can go here. And this one can go here. And this one I'll drop. We need more urban scatter with terrain scatter. Yeah, I do, I think. It's not come out too bad, to be fair. But you know, this is what it is. This is what... Oh, no, I chipped it. I'm breaking all my stuff today. Chipped it. What a darn fool I've been. Let's put this, like, kind of... I don't know. Just give it a little bit of an edge. There we go. Is there anything else I can think of? Nothing too bad. Do we think that needs more? What do you reckon? Do you think that needs more? We don't know whether we're starting this side or this side. We've got some buildings. It's like a road and stuff. Do you think it needs more? Do we need one more? Could we just get one more? Do you think we need one more? You think we need one more? No. Okay. If anyone can recognise the movie I was badly referencing, good on you. Okay. Which side are we starting? 1 to 3, we're starting away from me. 1 to 3? 1 to 3 that side. 4, 5, and 6 this side. So here we go. 4, 5, 6, we're starting near me. Very, very helpful. Keep the answer simple. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So we need 3 bounty hunters and a big chunk. I have, when I went and got a drink, I realised on the shelf up there, I had this amazing bright pink T45. Aren't they amazing? They're so cool. So that right there, that is the enemy's unique unit, the guard unit. If we want bounty hunters, nice, exactly, very nice. Bounty hunters. Let's use, in fact, well, let's keep it vaguely, sure. We'll use some other Brotherhood minis, why not? Who knew the opposing core was the Barbie division of Hasbro? I did. I knew that. There we go. We're going to use like some scribes and those chaps. So we've got the fellas in red. Those are going to be our standard. And then we've also got, God, look at this! Look at this camera technique. There's our specialist. So, how do they line up? What's the dealio there? Tactical and defensive. Set up divided evenly among 3 teams. Teams should be placed 8 inches apart. Team members should be 1 to 2 inches apart, depending on the terrain. Well, they have to... This guy's guarding someone, so he has to be in one. We'll work out who he's guarding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, along that way. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's guarding this chap who's there running forward with his gun. So, if they're going to set up there, I think... I mean, how hard do we want to make this for ourselves? Because, let's face it, if I was setting this up to mess with me, I would put my guy with the 24-inch range right up on that building in the cover where he can just get at me. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. And if I hate this, then you know why. There they are. They're hiding behind they're right here, up on the high. 8 inches away from that is going to be our next one. Where's my tape measure gone? Where's my tape measure? 8 inches, so like we want basically down here for the next person. Let's put Jimmy, who the hell's that? What's he called? Yeah, there he is. And then 8 inches again. Which one was there? Because that group has taken the high ground, and we know that how that works out. These guys are more exposed now, so they're kind of they've robbed Peter to pay Paul. Is that the correct phrase? Probably not. Now we need to set ourselves up, and we can set up wherever we want. Obviously, this guy up here, your fella up here has got the big. Can you even see him? Is he even on the camera? Oh my god! Good job, Steve. Yeah, he's just on the camera. There he is. Let's move the building just forward just a tiny bit so you can see him. He's got a 24-inch Fury rifle range, so I don't think we want to be downwind of that. I'm going to start by placing Joe. Joe's in the corner of the bus. Or, oh no, the bus goes right to the corner. Joe's going to hide behind the bus right here. He's going to hide here. Don't know if you can see him. There he is. Because we don't want him going into close combat with that. And Joe can be a bit unpredictable like that. Max. That's not Max. This is Max. Max, who has his jump pack. I think we can start with him kind of in this building. He can then bounce off somewhere. And also remember, these guys don't get a first turn. So actually, Max can just start in the open. There's literally no... We can start there. There is no problem with that at all. Akbar... Akbar, I think we want to have, like, here. So he can come around and try and cover these people. And he's going to bring with him, I think, Aquafresh. So there we go. That's our lineup. We've got back here. Can you see it? Back here, just on the edge. There's the leader and his robot friend. We've got up here on this building. You can't quite see him. He's on the top ledge. There he is. Is Max. I'll show you. Here he is. Hey. And then down here is Joe Rexenstein, ready to waddle up and see how it goes. Excellent. I'm feeling lucky about this. This is going to be good. Here we go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Here we go. So the first turn, they don't get a go. I love that. It's very exciting. And that's basically it, isn't it? Yeah. But we get -2 to seize the initiative. So we get to do that first, don't we? Excellent. Excellent. Seizing the initiative. 2d6, add the highest savvy. The highest savvy person we have, I believe, are the robots, which is still a bit worrying. Oh no. The rings are going everywhere. The robots have a savvy of +2. Yep. So we get to add 2 to this. We have to take 2 off this, and another 2. Oh no, we've already listed that, haven't we? So we have to take 2 off this. But we add 2, so it's just a straight roll. 6. No, did not seize the initiative. Oh well, never mind. Hey, don't leave me alone, team. If there's tactics to be done. Whew. Right, we get basically. They don't get a turn, so there's no point us rolling for our reaction. So we can just dive straight in and see how things work out. Max, we're letting the situation develop. You mean you're letting me get into crap on my own? So the problem actually by putting Max up here is he can go, was it only up and down by a couple of inches? So I do actually have to bounce him onto this bus. which is awkward. But hey, he is now able to take a shot, I think. That's about 14 inches. Oh no, he can't. He can't. His shotgun is out of range. Max, you dang fool. Oh well, whoops. Joe has a speed of 4. What's his range on his gun? Is a 30. Ooh, sir, please. Only he has, I know, if only would have mixed things around. Let's move Joe up to here, tucked in this corner, and Joe can shoot that, because that's 16. He's got what's it called? An infantry laser. So that's 30 inches. It's one shot. Very exciting. Snapshot. It's not a snapshot. He's basically firing against someone who is in cover within range. So we're looking at 6s. It's a 1. That was never going to happen. Joe, you're terrible. But thank you for trying. Oh, there we go. Yeah, open target within, no, cover target within range of 60. Yeah. Now, Akbar and Aquafresh. Aquafresh has a move of 4. He's just going to come to this corner here. And I think he's actually going to go right up into this corner and tuck in, ready with his +2 for not firing. He's going to in there. Akbar, we could get actually around there, couldn't we? What's Akbar's rifle? 36, honey. I love it. Akbar is making a run for it, straight up to here. There we go. Turn 1. Simples, as people who want to sell you insurance or something would say. Next round. We've got 4 people. That means 4 reaction rolls. A 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Max can use 3. Boop. The 1 has to be used by Akbar because he's selfish like that. And we've got a 2 left, which means we can give it to Joe or to Aquafresh. I think we give it to Aquafresh. Which means that you are slow, Joe. Slow Joe. Slow Joe. But hey ho. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Problems of putting this... Akbar does have the right rifle for elevation. Yes, he does. Of course, I have to get my head down here and try and see it, but I don't know if I can. So what I think... Might have to use the old if the ruler can see it. That's very hard to hide. I think that's open. Is it? I'm just gonna duck down. One moment.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes. This chap right here is out of range. Because I thought Aquafresh had a different gun. He has a shotgun. Oh no, he does. He has a rattle gun. Oh my God, we gave Aquafresh a rattle gun. I knew we'd done it. 24 inches, 3 shots. 3 shots. Excellent news. Okay. I'm sat very on angle now. And it's heavy. He hasn't moved. So we're going to aim. So reroll 1s. And I guess we will shoot them one at a time, because you never know what might happen. You never know what might happen. First one. Aquafresh has a combat check of +1. So here we go. This is open target within range 5. So we're looking for 4s. Rerolling ones. Excellent. 6. Hey! Boo, 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 boo. That's a 7. Okay, damage. 1d6 plus the damage rating of the weapon, which is 0. But hey-ho. 4. And these guys have a toughness of 4. We've literally taken out their specialist straight away. Bang. There we go. That's very exciting. Yay! Good job, Aquafresh. Can you see? You can't really see that guy. I'm going to try. I mean, he's in cover. So we're looking at 6s unloaded with a full auto machine pistol and got the pop. Oh, yeah. So we'll just... He can't see that person up there, I don't think. I mean, he can, but it's not a good shot. I want to clear the board so I can concentrate on these guys. 6, oh my god, so that's a hit. 1d6 plus combat skill. 1 damage rating even, which is now again 0. A natural 6. Why? Thank you for the follow, Nerdtopia. Why am I have done this again? Why have I given the first shot of the game to the robot who can't get experience? I did this last time, and I swore I wouldn't do it, and yet here I am. Akbar the killing machine is just going to like trolley his way through this entire thing. Now, I'm just going to... Yeah, he can shoot at the big lad. He can shoot at the big lad. So here we go. It's a 3 plus 1 is a 4. That's not enough. We needed a 6 on that. So he failed there. That's his turn gone. Wasted experience. It's wasted experience. Darn it. Okay, Max, you are going to come in here and just come down to there and be like, woo. He's basically the within 2 inches of that, so he's now holding that, which is good. He is, can't see anything though. Akbar, can Akbar see? Wrong way. Can Akbar see our target up here? I'm gonna get down to Akbar's level. I don't know. I think that could be doable. It could be doable. I'm gonna say it's not quite doable. So he has to move. He's going to move to here, which his camo cloak will still give him camo for. It's just he won't be able to aim. And I think that's fine. I think it's fair. I couldn't look myself in the mirror. I couldn't look myself square in the eye, put my hat on wonky, if I'd have done it the other way around. So let's do this then. 36-inch range on the military rifle, 1 shot. I mean, that's, it's not nothing. That guy is up there. He's behind some barrels. He's within range, covered. He's looking for a 6+. We just got to roll 6+ and see how it goes. 4. No. Oh, also Akbar's got a package. I forgot don't know what that does. Just notes there, but never mind. Cool. Let's see what this lot do. The Guardian would be the first person to move, but he's not going to because he's a Guardian. He follows. So these bounty hunters have a speed of 5. Tactical AI. Let us learn together what that means. Flicking through the book, finding the tactical entry. I didn't think that song through before I started off. Where is it? Where is it? I was considering last time I looked at this about 1 billion times. I thought it would have just fallen open. Page 43. Oh, Squid, you showed me up. Thank you. But, my God. Tactical. Tactical enemies will advance at half speed, always retaining cover where possible. They will cross open ground at full speed if needed. They will attempt to get They will attempt to close to within 12 inches of their opponents, then will move to outflank and get clear line of sight where possible. If within one move and possessing a high combat skill, they will enter a brawl, otherwise they will fire. If they have a clear shot and are in cover, they will remain in place to aim. Tactical enemies will attempt to remain within 3 inches of a friendly figure whenever possible. Okay, so I'm marking that page. That's for darn sure. So, fortunately, no one's in the open. And I know it looks like Akbar is. Like, he's over here, and it looks like he's in the open. But he has a camo cloak, so it means he gets that bonus of being kind of behind cover, even though he's not. So, as no one's clear, they will try and approach. So, I guess they just head towards the nearest person, which is going to be Aquafresh. About 15, and that's about 17, yeah. So, Aquafresh, these guys, they will all advance at half speed, always retaining cover where possible. So, half speed for them is, they move at speed of 5, 2.5 inches, so it's 3 rounded up. But then you get 2 for not moving anyway, so they're just going to probably come down to here. And this guy will follow, I believe. Is he slower? Yeah, he is. He's an inch slower. Your Guardian's going to get left behind, mate. Oh, mate. Yeah. Okay, so he's coming, he's like there. Would you say that's a fair reading of that? You know, because they're out of line of sight now with everyone, so we have to move to get them. So that seems fair. I don't think they'd necessarily be hiding behind boxes when there's no one to see them do it, if that makes sense. I don't know what makes sense. The lights are off as well, which is very good. That's the right move. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Okay. Meanwhile, Joe Rexenstein with his shotgun. He's just going to have to move closer, isn't he? So let's move him. He's got a move of 4. Just literally can come around to here. And he doesn't, I think, have the range on them. No, he doesn't. So I'll give him another 2 inches just to tuck up behind that barrel. He's hiding behind there. There we go. Back to reaction on turn 3. We're currently also secure. Let me just check secure. I think that's one of our options is done, isn't it? Secure. 2 consecutive rounds with the crew within 2 inches of the center of the table. Excellent. So that is 1. So actually, I just have to pin these guys down. I can use the fact they don't want to close against them because they're not going to close on the objective. They're trying to get me. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Yes, anyway, reactions. If we can keep them away, I kind of want to just push forward, really, don't I? I suppose. Akbar doesn't get to take any of these. Max can take 1 because he has a reaction of 3. There you go, Max. And for the 2, I'm going to give that, I can't give it to Akbar. Let's give it to, has to be Aquafresh. Which means these guys are on slow actions now. So I'll pop that up so you can see it. So we've got Max and Aquafresh on quick, and Joe and Akbar on slow. The question I think is interesting here is, can we shoot? We could, but we have to like sort of somehow. So Aquafresh moves to here. He's still in cover, but he can now take a tape measure injuries, claim more lives than you would imagine. He's now going to take a shot at the Mark II sentry bot. He gets 2 shots at it. It's focused because it's a shotgun. Oh, yeah, and I'm going to use the shotgun rather than the rattle gun, because this guy's like got an armor, a toughness of 5, right? What's better to use, the shotgun or the rattle gun? Rattle gun gets more shots, does less damage, in theory. I'm going for the shotgun because I think the damage is probably the better thing we want, and they're focused on it anyway. So here we go. So we are looking. We get +1 on these. Well, that's gone. That becomes a 6, which is the covered. Actually, that's open within range, really, I think. So that's definitely a hit. That's definitely a hit. Damage. So +1 to this. 2, that gives us a 3. And their toughness is 5. So that's a stun. Give them a stunned token. Yellow's stun. And they get they get pushed back an inch, which is like to there. There we go. So they have kind of like gone out of sight there. They're hidden over here. The person they're guarding is there. They are now stunned. Max. I kind of don't want to move Max out of there because he's holding that objective at the moment. He would have to get... Yeah. I just don't think Max needs to go anywhere. It feels dangerous to move him out. So he's literally going to stay there. He's not doing anything. He literally runs around in the spot and he's holding that objective because I don't want any of these teams to close up on me. Okay, the Guardian is going to move. And so according to their logic, has to be typically, so they want cover. Are they within 12 inches? Presumably they are within 12 inches of... Yeah, he's within 12 inches of Aquafresh. Then we'll move to outflank and get clear line of sight. Outflank. So he's going to come around this way, really, isn't he? So he moves 4. And then gets +2 because he's not shooting. If that makes sense. He's kind of outflank him. Meanwhile, this guy gets to shoot, or I think he's a Guardian, right? Must always remember the 3 inches. They move at the same time, attack at the same time, use the same methods, firing, brawling whenever possible. So he kind of does what he does. Oh, actually, this guy gets to move another inch because they move 1 inch further. This chap, however, stomps down to here. He's like following his mate, and then he loses his stunned token. Again, he is kind of out of line of sight again, but he's just a bit slower than the person he's guarding. That's so unfortunate. Never mind, eh? Poor sod. Okay, technically, I think we've won. I think. Rex is just going to move out to here. He's in the open, but he's definitely holding that, and he can take a shot at the big lad. Because I want to. You never know. You never know what could happen. Rex, infantry laser 30, one shot. We're looking for... is he in the open? No, he's not. So that's covered within range, 6. Not enough. Sorry there. And Akbar, I don't know if Akbar's going to have any ability to get to anyone. No, he can't actually get anywhere. Not to see anyone. So, yeah, you have to enter this, and that you'll have done. Yep, we've outsmarted them. Finger pistols. Here we go. Love it. We've just done it. That, I feel good about that. I feel pretty darn good. So, we win. We've held this objective. We've got the resource from the truck for our land, the corporation. Congrats, thank you. Good thieves, don't shoot to win. I just did not want to get shot back. You know, I did not want that problem. So, let's look at the end, the resolution, and I think we can get another battle in. I want to see if we can do that, because this was nice and quick. So yeah, let's see how we do. Resolve rival. Fort isn't held the field. Now, do you hold the field if there are still people on it? That's a question. I'm guessing probably yes, but I've been wrong before. Hold the field? Hold the field. It's not on there. I don't... Let's roll a dice to see what happens. 2. No. They are not... I forgot to roll for panic. I forgot to roll for panic on them, didn't I? They would have both legged it, but hey, I don't mind. We had a good time there. Resolve patron. We succeeded. We may now add the patron to a list of contacts on this planet. Yay! It was not part of a quest. Get paid. We earn 1d6 credits. It's time to get paid. 3. +1 for each rumour you've accumulated while on this quest. Oh no, we didn't know that one, sorry. Roll the die twice. Pick the better score. 3 or a 1. I picked the 3. Add the pay bonus to the danger pay. So we've got now danger pay. That was 2. We have 5. We've now got 5 credits. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Page 114 for determining hold the field. Thank you. So we've got 7 credits. Page 114. It's important to establish, okay, if you have achieved the win condition on your objective, you may give up. No, we did not hold the field. Boo. That's a shame. So, yeah, well, it's good because it means they definitely can't become rivals. Get paid, lovely. Battlefield finds. We did not hold the field, so we cannot search. Boo. Check for invasion. It's not, I don't think the bounty hunters are an invasion threat. Gather the loot Excellent. I like some loot. Page 131 for the loot table. We've got 80, around 80. Odds and ends. Doesn't sound that good. Odds and ends. 53. Consumables, 2 uses. Okay. So we can get, we've got 74, a stim pack, and 58, a stim pack and a still. Interesting. Ooh, what are you making? Ooh, it's a game. It is a game. Hi, random German guy trademark. Welcome. We're playing 5 Parsecs. We've just finished one battle. We might be doing another one, so stick around if you want to help us win this one. No injuries? Oh, this is great. What a great game. Experience and character upgrades. Each character that participates in the battle will now earn experience. Hooray! Okay, become a casualty? No. Survived but did not win? No. Survived and won. Everyone now has +3 experience. So, that's 6 for Akbar. 4 for Max. 4 for Dave the Destroyer. Dave the Destroyer wasn't present. He gets no experience. Aquafresh gets no experience because he's a robot. And Joe is now up to 10. 10 experience. Hot dang. First character inflict a casualty. Aquafresh doesn't get it. Killed you individual? No. Camping was easy? No. Complete fast. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. We can now increase some people's stuff. Joe has 10 experience. I say Joe. Joe needs to go to the training field for a few months, poor bugger. He does a bit, doesn't he? Thing is, though, I mean, 10 experience? Consider him in security training. I think with Joe, I want to put his reaction up. I want to get all these reactions in. So Joe is going to spend 7 XP, taking him down to 3. And that gives him a reaction of 2. So now he's a bit faster. He's going to be able to draw and get into position. Otherwise, 1, 4, and 6. We could put up Akbar's speed or his savvy. His speed. Let's put Akbar's speed up by 1. So he's had 6. He's now got 1 left, and his speed now goes up to 5. Amazing. Advanced training? No, I'm too poor for that. Purchase items? I don't think we want to do any of that. Roll for the campaign event table. Uh-oh. 1. 1. You're not going to believe this. You've met a friendly doctor who doesn't ask too many questions. Select up to 2 crew members in sickbay and reduce their recovery time by 1 campaign turn each. Which means, I mean, obviously they can't fix Colgate, but Dave's up and back. Yeah, boy! Woo! Character event, a random. That's awesome. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So Akbar, Joe, Max, Dave. And we'll re-roll 5 or 6s. 4. Dave. Dave has had a character event. Fresh out of sick bay. Whoop whoop. Exactly. Fresh out of sick bay. Character event. Here we go. What you got, Dave? What happened to you? 42. Have a heart-to-heart talk with a crew member. Select a random crew member. Both gain 1 XP. So Dave is now on 2 XP. And he has a random heart-to-heart with 1, 2, 3. So 1 to 2 Akbar. 3 to 4 Joe, 5 to 6 Max. Joe. Dave and Joe, sitting in a tree, Chatting. Love it. Love that so much. No planets have been invaded. This is great. This is great. That's our post-battle. So now, budding relationship. So now, if I'm up for playing another one because that was nice and quick, shall we just crack on? Do another battle? Don't talk to the robot. No, exactly. Robots, we don't talk to because that wouldn't. It can't apply to the robot, can it, Roger? So you don't. Who would talk to the robot? I mean, come on. Should we do another one? Should we crack on? Now Dave's back in the fray. Throw it down. We haven't ticked off any more. Oh, exactly. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Second verse, same as the first. Right, we're going to go straight back to our world steps. Crack on. Excellent. That's the kind of the can-do attitude I like. Flea invasion? There's no invasion. We don't have to worry about that. Oh, that's nice. Where's my feline compatriot? Oh well. Wherever she is, she's calmed down. I don't think we need to travel. It could apply. It's just unrewarding. Oh, I suppose so. Nah. Done it now. Done it. Yeah, she probably is causing trouble. I don't think we need to travel. Therefore, we're not staying here. Upkeep and ship. Lovely. Planet, what's it called? Planet Muna is treating us well. So, upkeep. We have to pay that 1 credit. But we have a purifier, so we make a credit. Excellent. Ship debt. We have got a debt of 29. We've got 7 credits. We could pay some more off. I mean, our goal is kind of to pay off our debt. But I'm going to say no. I don't want to pay off any debt, which means we now owe 30. Ship repairs is not damaged. Pay for medical care? We don't have to, but we can pay 4 to repair Colgate a little bit. So we're going to do that. So we're now down to 3 credits. Colgate also now gets a free repair. So Colgate will be back in action in 2 turns. 2 turns. With a bit of money, we could finish this with Colgate ready to go. Right, everyone now gets a team up. So we have got. Let's clear the bodies away. Who have we got here? We've got 5 people now. We could train, find a patron. We've got one. I don't think we need to worry about that. Look for a rival showdown, explore, repair kit, decoy. I think let's straight away Akbar and Aquafresh. We'll put them over here. And indeed, Dave are off to trade. We want to get that money so we can get Colgate back on team. 48. 48. Something interesting. Roll once on the loot table. I can do that. I can always do that. Trust me. I love the loot table. 63. It's some gear. Gear. 42 as a protective item. 53, a flak screen. Interesting. That feels like it's quite good. Repair broken gear. We haven't got any broken gear. We haven't got any broken gear that I'm aware of. Have we? Do we have broken gear and I completely forgot about it? I don't think we do. Help me. We do. Max's scrap pistol is damaged. I forgot about that. Thank you. Fortunately, we didn't use it in the last game. So Max will repair his own pistol. 27. A luxury trinket. If recruiting, you may use it as a gift to receive a +2 bonus. Alternatively, you can sell it. Roll twice and select the result you prefer. Ooh. If a swift character finds this, they will keep it for themselves, any +2 XP, single use. Sell it. I'm going to sell this. Sell it for money. Trade table is 131. Roll twice on the trade. Oh, okay. So we sell it. We just roll this one twice. So we can either have for this 67, which would be a quest rumor, or 27, which would be another luxury trinket. I trade it for a luxury trinket and I roll again. 6, 2 credits, or 82, gently used. Ugh. 2 credits. I'm taking the 2 credits. We're taking the 2 credits here. It's what we want. 5. Excellent. And then one final trade over here is 67. Oh my god, is that another? No, it's again a quest rumor. So we've got quest rumor times 2 now. Excellent. Repair our kit. Max. Oh, Max isn't very savvy. Oh, Joe, would you like to repair? Joe is going to repair Max's gun for him. So we need a 6+ to repair this. I'm going to spend 1 credit, so we get +1 for savvy, +1 for credit, and so we're looking for a 4 or up. A 6, excellent. So Max's scrap pistol has been repaired. There we go. That's good. We know. Oh yeah, we lose a. We're down to 4 credits. Thank you, Joe. Thank you for your dexterous fingers. Then let's explore. Let's explore. Max is exploring. 26 on exploration. 26. Possible bargain. Give up a weapon of choice, then roll 1d6. On a 6, get a roll on the loot table, otherwise gain 1 credit. Give up a weapon of choice. Well, we just fixed a scrap pistol, so there we go. 3. We get 1 credit for it. Paid for its repair. So we haven't got a scrap pistol for Max anymore. Okay. It's fine. It's only a scrap pistol, for crying out loud. That's not bad at all. Okay. Excellent. Assigning equipment. So we have got a stim pack. I'm giving that to Max again because he had it last time and it really saved his neck. What's a still do when it's at home? I think I know, for reasons I won't go into, but I know what a still does. Delicious. A still, the user gains +1 to hit, but cannot move. Oh, it's not a, okay. Oh, it's actually a drug called still. Okay. The user gains +1 to hit, but cannot move during this and the next round. Akbar's going to have the still, because he's our long-range sniper. Package, right? Package. I'm going to look up this package. I think it was a... It was a thing when we went to a new planet, and got to do it last time. Oh. Package. Do, 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 do. Oh my god, there's a taxman entry. I did not like that one at all. Package. If I were a package, where would I be? Let's see if I can find this. No. If anyone knows what that is a reference to, because I sure as hell can't remember. What does a package mean? I think it was like do you want to deliver this to someone's planet, wasn't it? It was a delivery thing. Who am I supposed to be delivering this to? Hey? Package. Oh well. I can't find it, so screw that, I guess. Unless it was an event table or something. I don't know. Oh well. Whatever it is, Akbar's definitely not in any hurry to deliver it. Otherwise, what have we got? We've got nothing else needs to worry us about, really. Nothing to worry us about. Cool. Oh, maybe go to deliver. Page 90? I literally thought to myself, you know what? I should... No, this was a... Oh, yeah, you're right. That Akbar had to deliver that package to the centre of that table. That's, like, not a problem. I thought we had something where we had to deliver it to someone, but I may have hallucinated that in my Miley Cyrus themed dreams, apparently, which is apparently how I dream now. So, assign equipment. I think we're good. Resolve any rumours. We are on a quest, right? So we could do a quest thing. We haven't got any rivals. Let's do a quest. Let's quest it. Maybe the entry from page 81. Oh, you're on this now. 81. What's this called? Oh, when you travel in your world, if this criminal is still in the crew, add 3 credits and earn 3 credits and roll 1d6. Excellent. A 1. Oh, we've acquired a rival. But we got 3 credits out of it. Whoopsie. Rival. Never mind. Thank you for that, Squid. I appreciate that a lot. That's very kind of you to look this stuff up for me. Okay then, so now we do have to do a rival check. Check for rivals. If this is a 1, our rivals have found us. No, they haven't. Look, muling drugs doesn't always make friends. It's true. I forgot that we were a drug mule. It happens. Okay, so we can do a quest. Let's do it. Let's do a quest mission. Not done one of those before. That friendly doctor ratted you out. Yeah, friendly my ass. I don't trust that guy. Let's see what we've got here. This is a quest with 81. A bitter struggle. Our enemy is going to be extra tough. +1 enemy morale. Notable sites. $15. Nothing special. Nothing special. Determine the objective. Our quest mission objective is 70. That's not the right number. 0. A fight off. Fight off. Come on. There we go. We're doing fight off, which is literally a stand and spank the opposition, isn't it? Yeek. I take my hat off. How bad is it under there? Oh, it's quite bad. That'll have to do. It'll have to do. Determine the enemy. Here we go. Crew size of 6. No, so now we're playing with a crew size of 5, right? So now we roll 1 die. And we are facing 2. 2 enemies. I like this already. It's hard. God, we're on insanity now, aren't we? Because we've gone up another level for facing yet another. What's the word? For winning another mission. Oh, it's dangerous. So yeah, we're and we're on the top difficulty level now, I think, aren't we? Insanity. Dun dun dun. So 2 + 1. 1 or 2, so therefore this will be a 3. 3 + 1. If you count 3 to 6, 1 specialist. So one of these guys is a specialist. And we are looking at 2d6. Add 1. Are we fighting from the... Oh, we don't know who we're fighting yet. Let's find out. Let's find out. This is a quest. 31. We are up against hired muscle. (2d6 + 1). That is 8. 9 or more, there's a unique individual. So there's no unique individual on this one, which is excellent. I'm very glad about that. We are up against hired muscle, huh? Cool. Someone's come after us. I can deal with that. Being paid professionals, you are -1 to any attempt to seize the initiative. Ooh. -1 STI, which is normally would be good, but this is a different kind of STI. Okay, here we go. We're up against 52 assassins. Oh, crap. Crap, boys. It's assassin time. Assassins. Okay, so assassins. Hired killers, the sort who'd garrot themselves and their grandmother if the job paid enough. It's about to be very spicy. Yeah. Gruesome. Characters rolling for post-battle injuries must apply a -5 to the roll. Okay, so post-battle injuries. Is our quest simply not to die? Random survivor gains +1. Random +1 XP. Okie dokie. Assassins have +0 to the enemy, so that's we're going to face 4 of them. They have a panic 1, speed 6, combat +2. Yikes. Toughness 3. At least they're a bit squishy. AI is A. And weapon is 1B. What's ARA? Aggressive. Excellent. I hate all of this. Let's now have a look at what weapons they're armed with. There is one specialist who doesn't have anything different. He just has a different weapon, doesn't he? Cool. Cool. Right. Assassins. 1B. 1B. So most of our assassins are armed with scrap pistols. These guys suck. Excellent. And then the specialist is armed with a military rifle. Okay, that's a bit more tasty. That's a bit more tasty indeed, because I know what those are like. So, let's move our crew off here. Oh, if the campaign mode... Oh, no. If the campaign's difficulty mode is insanity, a unique individual is present, even if fighting a roving threat. Roll 2d6 without any modifiers. Roll of 11 told me you have to fight 2? Come on, sausage. Thank God. 1 you are. Okay, so there's 1 unique. Okay, who's the unique then? Who's the unique? Don't hold me... I'm nervous now. 21. 21. A swarm brood. Ah, crap. This sounds bad. Swarm brood. Oh, I've got an amazing mini for this. I've got an amazing mini already. So the numbers... What? Oh, that's a roving threat. Thank God I rolled the wrong thing. Unique individual 21 is not a swarm brood. It is a hired killer. Brood assassins. Brood assassins. Very dangerous. You got first. A hired killer. So the assassins... these assassins are so assassinaty, they've decided to hire a hired killer. That feels a little like overkill. They have no panic, they have a 5-inch move, they have a +1 combat skill, they have a toughness of 5. They are also aggressive. They have 1 luck. Great. And they have a machine, pistol, and a blade. Machine, pistol, and a blade. I hate these guys. Will murder for credits. John Wick has entered the assassin chat. Oh no. The Baba Yaga is coming for us. Oh dear. Oh no. Okay. No, that's fine. It's fine. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Let's mix up this setting. Let's mix up this setting. So our quest mission. This is what you get from stealing from Barbary Hasbro. I mean, I'd do it again, and you can't stop me. Let's. Shall we go? Let's go back to the grimdark stuff. I think. Let's move that, and you can go on the floor because I'm running out of table space. This is what I've already read that. I've already read that comment. Deary me. The bus wasn't as dangerous as I thought it was. You're out. We may use the truck again. Let's just sort of move everything off. Mercy. A little rock down there, or over here. There we go, the rock goes underneath the dice cam for a bit. Yeah, let's use the grim stuff. And I think what we'll do... Oops. Move that road. Let's put... I do like having the kind of... the bits in the corner. So let's do that. Let's put that in the corner like that. And if I haven't mentioned it enough recently, go check out Deep Cut. Their stuff's lovely. let's put... Is that totally obstructed? You can't see a thing, can you, if I do that? Let's put that there. That seems nice. And... Oh, should we do that? That's not too bad, is it? Make a little building. Yeah, I'm down with that. There's a doorway. Should we bring it like that and give it a little gap to go through? Yeah. That seems nice. I like that very much indeed. We can... Let's put the road in again, just simply because I can. It can go there, like coming... Oh, there's already a road on here. Should we put it on like that then? So it's like two ways. Or a wall. Well, that looks a bit crap, doesn't it? Okay. Yeah, no, let's put it like tucking in there. There we go. Good enough for me. Let's put this truck, and we're just going to put this truck on its side like that, because there's been a terrible accident. It's kind of pranged up on this rock. There we go. He says hiding his stream deck again. Yeah, what should we throw at this? I could reach another box. Let's see what we can find. Ooh. Oh, God. Oh, God. If you hear a crunching sound, then it's lots of scenery being squashed as I fall off my chair. What's in here? What can we use? Hello? Oh. Yeah, we'll use this stuff. Why not? Why not? Some walls and some spiky bits. So let's have this wall. Nice big wall here. Can put that. Let's put that right on the edge. Or like that. There you go. So it goes off the edge a bit. We're going to really make this hellish. Put some spiky, what are they called? Spiky fences? Sure, they're called fences. I can't remember what these things are called. The garage. Should we put the garage out? Let's do it. Why not? Why not? Come on, foam bricks. Well, this is problematic, isn't it? There we go. Da-da-da. Get rid of that box. There are boxes everywhere now. It's a mess down here. We're going to put that nice and in the corner there, I think. Coming out. What else? What else? Let's just fill this up with some bits and bobs, some scenery. Put some rocks in here. There we go. And you can go there. And you can go here. There we go. And we'll put a bit more there like that. And that. Don't think we need these. He says. Getting rid of them. So what we've got, as he moves the rock out of the way. So we've got a like a garage here, like a wrecked truck. It's just some rock, just some edge buildings. A main building in the centre. Is that even straight? Yeah, that's straight. But there's not. I feel like we do need a little bit more for people to hide behind. Or do we? What do you think? I'll conduct the sanity survey again. Is this enough? I think it's enough. Let it ride. I like that. That's what we'll do. Thank you, Squid. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, well, one bit. Look, I forgot. We'll put them on there. There we go. Boop. So, here we are. Yeah, we're dead. So, we need some assassin minis. Assassins. Well, I know who my unique hired killer will be. I'm going to use Nisha, who is one of my favourite characters from Fallout Factions. She is going to be the hired killer, and I've got. Why not? We'll just go full disciples. I've got some disciples around here somewhere. He says. Yeah, here they are. We'll use some disciples as well. So there's nothing different about these chumps. Oh no, we want one who's like a specialist, don't we? And they have a military rifle. Well, here's someone with a big gun. They're a military rifle person, and then Assassin 1, Assassin 2, Assassin 3. I believe that makes a degree of sense. Whew. I think that makes sense. Right? 3 plus 1 plus a unique individual. Okay. So, aggressive. 1 to 3, 4, 5, 6 is where we're setting up. We're setting up on this side. It's so easy for me. I love it. But the assassins are going to set up on that side. One cluster with 1 inch between each figure. I think it makes sense for them to start in like the kind of this. If I switch it, you see here like this kind of under the cover of this. What's it called? What's it called? What is that? A garage. Oh my golly, I swear I've not been drinking. I mean, I have, but just water. Clearly not enough. There we go. So maybe they would set up in there, really. Yeah, let's do that. So, also what I will say, in fact, what I'll say is there's a ladder at every one of these corners is a ladder. So we are going to start with the killer's going to be at the back, and at 1 inch they can all like kind of just basically line up. They can all just be ready there, ready to go. There they are. I mean, they do seem wide open, but I'm a bit scared. I don't know what my tactic is here. Any tips on how one survives an engagement with this many assassins? Let me know. Right. I need to set up where I'm going. We've got Aquafresh. Aquafresh is not back on the team. No, he's never left. Dave is back on the team. Dave, who is armed with a colony rifle. So our longest range people, the answer might be run away. Is it really that bad coming up against assassins? I can't run away. This is the last mission. I mean, it's not necessarily the last mission. We might come back to this again, but next week is painting stream. We're painting Hard War, so if you want to check out some little tanks, kite their aggressive butts around, yeah, that's a good idea. Max, you're going to be needed. And so next week's painting stream. After that, it's Cohorts Cthulhu time. We're launching Cohorts Cthulhu RPG is out, so there'll be a special 3-part RPG stream. But we'll probably definitely come back to to 5 parsecs. If there's interest in it, you know, like if people want to see it, then we can always come back, you know, see where the Crimson Tides go, see if we can get them to the stage where we actually pay off their debt. If you guys are into it, what I would suggest is go to Modiphius Live, which is our YouTube channel, one of our YouTube channels, I should say. Let me just pop a link into it and shamelessly promote things. But yeah, if you head to here, that's where we re-upload all of like our longer form like stream stuff. So like, you know, if there's a multi-part RPG campaign or something like this, and this is the first kind of war game we're putting on there, because we've done a lot of RPGs, we haven't done any war games. So support that if you want to see more of this stuff. You know, like and subscribe and comment, engagement, all that nonsense. It's not nonsense, but you know, it matters and it's very useful. So thank you if you do want to. I won't stop you. Right, where should we go? Akbar. Akbar has the longest range. He's got that 36-inch military rifle. Now, he's going up against someone with a military rifle, so I feel Akbar is going to start way over here. In fact, can I pre-measure this? I don't see why I can't. Yeah. Akbar's going to start, like, here. And he's going to then try and, like, have this entire alleyway as his thing. Joe Rexenstein has an infantry laser. Joe. I think Joe is going to probably stay out of sight, but be here. Max. Now, Max, the bouncing, jumping, rubber banding man, I think we need to get him in a good position so he can crack on with that shotgun. So I'm going to just put him near Joe for now. Just put him near Joe. Aquafresh. Let's put Aquafresh there as well, because he can walk in. Max can gummy bear. And Dave the Destroyer, who apparently his destructive skill is walking slightly faster than everyone else, but he does have a colony rifle. I will try and bring him up, like kind of, he's going to go tack round. So it's a niche audience, but fervent. Excellent. That's my favourite kind of audience. Well, maybe. It's one of my favourite types of audience. So we've got back here. Can we see them? Can we see, where are they? Hello? Yes. Oh, look at that. They are just on the camera. I'll move them forward just a tiny bit. Gives me a slight advantage, but... okay. So here we have Joe, our close combat guy with the infantry laser. Got Akfresh, the shotgun robot. Max, jump packing Owlman. Akbar, longest range on the team. And Dave the Destroyer, fresh from the sick bay, ready to go. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's go. So there's nothing else I need to worry about for a quest mission, is there? I don't think there is. So we'll see this. Okay, seize the initiative. Are we outnumbered? We've got 5 versus 5. No, we are perfectly balanced, apparently. They're not hired muscle. Or are they? They are hired muscle. Oh no, so we go down by 1. Insanity down by another 3. That doesn't seem good. Are we on insanity? I hope we're not. We are. We can't get story points. My golly. Okay, so -4 on this. Okay, well. What are we trying to roll? 10 or more. We can't do this. We can't do it. No, 9. Alas. Alas, indeed. Okay, well, let's crack on. Here we go. Reaction time. There's a couple of 2s there, but that's not great. Akbar won't take the 1. He has a reaction of 1. The only people who can take this are the droids. Max can take it, but Max is not in danger. Joe can have 1. There we go. And I guess Aquafresh has another 1. It's not the roll I wanted. Not the roll I wanted at all. Just asking for curiosity, but like, were 1 to run away, how would that exactly happen? So, what are they armed with? They are armed with scrap pistols. So those scrap pistols have only got a range of, what, like 8 inches or something? There should be an ongoing switch of focus every couple of weeks. I'm demanding. Did you want deployment conditions? Weather? No, I don't think I did I? Where did I miss that? Is that from one of the expansions, Roger? Or is that a thing I've been missing all of this time? I think I'm missing it. I think I'm missing it. Page 88, thank you. Let's have a look. Might not apply due to enemy type. Page 88. Oh, did we do this one? Yeah, we got no condition, I think. I think we got no condition. Yeah, because our quest, our quest type is fight off. We're definitely that'd be 2 no conditions in a row. Are you saying I'm a liar, Squid? Or more likely, are you saying I'm forgetful and dumb? It's possible. It's possible. Especially seeing as quest on no condition is 1 to 5. Okay, yeah, you're right. I'm going to say we didn't do it because none of these things look familiar to me. Let's redo that now and hope it doesn't screw up our setting up too much. Our deployment condition for the quest is 90. Okay, caught off guard. Your squad will act all your own. Okay, so everyone's on slow. Great. Just round off the stats, man. It's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine. It is fine. So we're all going slow. And 59 shiny bits gain a credit. Ooh. Okay, so 2d6 plus 2 from the center. The direction is going to be that way. Oh god, well, we're not getting this then, are we? 6 plus 2 is 8. Oh god, yeah, we're not getting anything out of that, are we? Let's use our little Assassin's caught you off guard. So far, the story's coherent. I feel at this time like, you know, a slow-moving truck could catch me off guard. Right. Here we go. Here we go. Positive. Positive, positive. So, all of the enemy are going. I hate this, but it is what it is. Aggressive AI. Let's have a little look at what that does again. I think I remember from last time, but is it, what, 80 something, isn't it? I don't know. I can't remember. I can't remember all these things. It must be under the enemy section. Come on. Come on, battles. Is it in the enemy section? Page 43. I can just see chat move out the corner of my eye, and I think I know it's going to be Squid schooling me on where things are. Thank you, though. Aggressive enemies with opponents in sight will advance at least half a move towards them, attempting to remain in cover if possible. Enemies that are unable to see any opposition or which are within 12 inches will advance as fast as possible towards the nearest opponent, attempting to enter into a brawl. It's blue. Oh man, that's a good shout. That is a good shout. They will not enter a brawl with an opponent that has a high combat skill. Heavy weapon figures will not move if they have line of sight. Okay. So, is there line of... I mean, that guy at the back, can he see anyone? No. The only person who's out in sight, as he buries his head against his laptop, is Dangerous Dave, way over here, right? That guy can see him. At least half a move. Now, these guys are... oh, no. Turn the page upside down. They have a speed of 6. So at least half a move. And I think this guy's therefore going to come all the way to this edge and tuck down behind it. So he's in cover now. He can't shoot. So... and he can't make it... I suppose we'd get the 2 inches move, wouldn't he, to go down there. Is that 2 inches? No. So I'm going to say he's stopping there because I don't want to have to blue tack him halfway up a ladder. The unique individual is 5. They can see no one because they are properly tucked away. So they would head towards the nearest one, which is Joe. They're going to head 5 this way. Come on, Nisha. Like that. Oh, actually, hang on. No. What they would do is move into sight so they can shoot, which means going here. Because from there, as I will show you now, straight down to Joe. It's not the best shot, but it's a shot. It is a shot, especially if she moves to like there, in which case she's in cover and Joe is not. So that makes sense, doesn't it? That's what you do. Yeah. Okay. Whew. So the first shot of the game against Joe. Be safe, my lizardy friend. Let's see how this goes. The hired killer's combat skill is... I've just written plus. That's not good, is it? It implies it's high. It's very high. Hired killer. It's +1. I just wrote plus. Shows you where my mind was at that moment. I was just like, I'm not doing very well. It's too high. Hello? Yep, there we go. So, let's see how this goes. We get +1 on this. And, yep. 2! They failed to hit. That's incredible. They've got a military rifle. No, they don't, actually. They have a machine pistol, which doesn't have a flipping range of that. What am I talking about? A machine pistol has a range of bugger all. 8 inches. Okay, so the original plan sticks. It's in my head. They're in my head. The specialist, however, does, right? And he can't see anything, so he would move to there. This is where... Come on, brain. Thinky. Do thinking. Okay, so this is a +2. Okay. And the Joe is definitely within the... What is it? He's got a military rifle, which has a range of 36. Joe's in range. Everything is in range. He rolls a 3, plus 2 is a 5, which is going to be what he needs. He's an open target within range. That's a 5 plus, 7 plus. He's hit. The damage rating of a military rifle is 0. Thank God. 3. Joe's toughness is 5. He's stunned. He is stunned and knocked back an inch. So, I mean, I'll move him back as far as I can, which is like here. Okay, this is going great. All of a sudden when you're like, yeah, run away, now I see why you were saying this. This chap can see Dave, so he's going to come. Let's think, just measure this out. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he can just do that. He can choose to fall over. I mean, there's what I would do, and there's... What would falling over do for me? Would it be just like... Just adds humiliation to everything, I guess. Then we've got one left. They can't see. If he falls behind cover... He does... Well, he has to move 1 inch back. If he could go to the side... No, if he could go to the side, he would... like, this building would break line of sight if he could fall that way, but he can't. He just has to go backwards, unfortunately, so... always give me a shout if you want me to change the angles. No, no worries. 3, and then this guy can come down here. Okay. Oh, man, they're spreading out. He can stand there looking dumb. That is Joe. He does have a +1 savvy, though. He's not the dumbest on the team. There's no prone and basic Parsecs. And I am basic. I am basic today. So, here we go. So Joe can shoot or move, I understand. And I feel like I want him to be out of the way of this horrible, horrible thing. So he is going to move his move. And his move is 4. His move is 4. And he's going to, so he moves up to this bit here. And then he loses his stunned. Joe's done. Akbar is going to move up to this point and be like behind this rock for cover. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but basically he has a really nice line just going straight up to that chump on the roof. So there we go. That's what we are going to do. Akbar moves in. He has no aim on, which is unfortunate. He's got a military rifle. So it's within range. 1 shot. We're looking for a covered target within range. This has got to be a 6. And it's a 6! Akbar. Lethal. As always, my friend. I love it. Oh, that's magic. Okay, well, say that. Let's do damage. Let's do damage now. Damage rating of the weapon, again, is 0. But, you know, it's got that reach. We're looking for... What's their toughness? 3. We're looking for 3 or more. Ah. Balls. Oh, well, never mind. Push back an inch and stunned. We'll take it. We'll take what we can get. Dave, we want to move him up out of sight. So Dave is going to basically double move up to this corner. Can he pop to... He's going to be on the edge and like poking out, because then if someone comes around that corner, he can pop them. I just did that, didn't I? That's awkward. That's so awkward. The robot, Aquafresh, is going to double move. It's not. I know it's not called double moving, but move his move, which is 4, and then exactly Peter and Ogres. There's a lot of pity going on here, but he's going to come right up to here. I'm going to try and. This is not very good for you. I'll switch to this one. Look, this is not good because I'm hiding them behind a huge wall here now, but they're kind of like keeping this area as safe as they can. Max, let's see if we can jump Max over to... We can get him right up to here, to this, and hide behind there. I don't think he can see anyone. He's certainly probably not in range either. No, he's not. It's just sort of positioning at this point. In fact, I'm not putting him there. I'm going to pop him into this tiny corner here where no one can hurt my beautiful owl boy. He's precious and I love him. Okay, end of turn 1. I'm on the defensive. I'm really bricking it, to be brutally fair. Let's see how this goes. We now have 5 reaction rolls to make. 1, that has to go straight to Akbar. We know that. He's reaction greedy. We've got 1, 3, and the only person that can go to is Max. Everyone else is slow. We are... The nerves. It's the nerves are with us. The nerves are very much with us. So there you go. You can see now we've got a quick, 2 quicks, and 3 slows there. But yeah. Oh, dear me. Let's see how this goes. Okie dokie. I think... Let's move Max first, because if we can get him closer to people... See, he can only jump jet up a maximum of 2 inches, I think. Let me look up the jump jet. Because he can't jump over those walls, I don't think. Was it not jump jet? Jump pack? What's it called? It's called a jump belt. That's it. 9 directly forwards and 3 inches upwards. Yeah, so that is... yeah, that's too tall. So he's going to have to go round. He's going to have to go around the long way. But that's fine. He comes over to here. He's nice and safe, at any rate. And then he can't shoot at anything. So that's what we do. Akbar, meanwhile, is down here. And the question is... I mean, there's a... you can see my head sort of like nosing in. He can see that guy. You can see the guy on the roof. I think he's going to take a pot shot at this guy. This guy is very much behind cover, though. He aims, so he re-rolls 1s. And, which is his only saving grace. It's a cover target within range. That is 6+. It's a long shot. It's a long shot here, but maybe Akbar can do it. Maybe Akbar can do it. No, he can't. Whiffs it. But hey ho. There we go. Right. Left to right it is. Here we go. The specialist. I like they call it the specialist. So I'm going to refresh my mind on the AI, which I know now is blue. Thank you, Squid. Has no enemies in sight. We've kept ourselves hidden away. Nearest opponent, right? So the nearest opponent is Aquafresh, which means this chap, as fast as possible. Okay, so he's going to go they have a movement of 6. Oh my god! So he can get down. He can get down to the ground there, basically, because he can get that +2 for not moving. Yeah. So that's him done. Next up, Nisha, our hired killer, is going to do exactly the same, which is like 1, 2, 3, 4. She can get her move on quite well. Again, if anyone disagrees with how I'm playing these aggressive AIs, it's one of the ones I'm less sure about. So if people think they should run a different way, let me know. I will totally be up for changing. Now this chap up here, he can kind of see, but he's got no range on them. So 1 to there, 4 down, and then 3. He'll like kind of come into that way, and then he removes his stun token. Finally, oh no, not finally. This chap here can't see anyone, I don't think. No, he can't. So he's going to try and come around and go against Aquafresh. I think aggressors like those Starship Trooper bugs all go no breaks. This is true. That's a very good point. Man, that would be a good mod. Maybe I should play Bug Hunt next, the 5 Parsecs Bug Hunt one. Within 12. Oh, but he can't see, so that's fine. Attempting to enter into a brawl, but he won't attempt to enter into a brawl because Aquafresh's combat is +1, and the Assassin's combat is +2. Oh, so he will. He'll totally just go straight in, and aggressive does have some breaks. They only move half if they can see even in cover. Yeah. So let's bring you. I guess they'll come over, but towards the nearest opponent, attempting to enter into a brawl. So does that, okay, right. Given that, if he moves less than his full movement, he'd stay around the corner maybe, or take cover here. Because if he goes around any further, he just stops short and puts himself in line of fire. So I would think they would maybe not do that. Or, taking cover, actually, instead of going that way, he'd go this way and be there. That seems much more sensible. That's how I'd read that now. This chap, he can see these guys, but he can't get at them. So he gets to move like that. He's just doing a dash across there. I do quite like having like one chunky building in the middle. It's quite nice. Okay, let me know if you can't see anything. If it's getting a bit dark, I might pop the... if he gets within 12 inches, you go full light cover or not. That's how we lured them out to kill them last time. Yeah. I think given that he would either be like, he had 2 options. If he went right, he would be exposed, and if he went left, he could get closer using cover. I went for that one. That seemed more sensible. Is the table too dark? Do I need to put an overhead light on or anything? Let me know if it needs to go brighter. So that's where they've all moved to. They're kind of creeping in on us. It's a bit tasty, isn't it? Look at that weird... The battle has romantic lighting. Yeah, that's true. But if you can't see, let me know. Because it's always weird. It's bright here, but I like more contrast. But Futures and Muckers, what... Yeah, I know. I meant to buy... I need to buy some base rings so people can, like, miniatures can pop up. Plus, you know, I do paint my minis a bit garish sometimes, so hopefully that'll help. Right, now we've got some people left. See, Rex has got a move of 4, right? But he's not within shooting distance, which is good. I think what we could do with Rex is we could just walk Aquafresh around the corner and try and give Nisha both barrels in the face. I don't think it's not Nisha. It's this thing. The military rifle is there. It's just to be such a problem for me right now. Dave, what's Dave? Dave's armed with a colony rifle, right? Can he see 18 inches? Oh, they're all just outside of it. Dave, you guffed it. Shotgun to the face is glorious punctuation. It is, but it's also like Aquafresh is then going to get turned into spare parts. And though we do need spare parts to heal up Colgate, I would love it if we finish this with the dental droids being reunited. Nuts. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Joe is going to come around to this side, like this. And he's kind of exposed a bit. He's not exposed, but he's now got an open shot on this chap right here. Joe has a... what's the range of snapshot? Is that 6 or 9? If it's 9, oh, I'm very happy. Very happy. Snapshot. No, it's not. 6. Anyway, Joe pulls out his infantry laser. In which case he doesn't need to go as far forward as that. Actually, he'll go like... No, he'll stay there because that actually does keep him in cover. Joe, we're looking at open within range. That's probably a 5 if my memory serves me correct. Open within range. Yep, 5. That was a 3. Didn't even have the camera on. It was a 3. Dang it. Okay, here's a call. This barrier is nearly 2 inches tall. I'm going to say people can't climb over it, but they can shoot over it because they can like that. So Aquafresh is going to pile into this corner like that. So if anyone comes around, they're going to get both barrels in the mush. Dave the Dangerous. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Dave, you can't look at that. I've got the wrong angle on. But look at that. Dave can just like pop out, be like, hey, how you doing? That's within his range, which is 18. Amazing. I knocked him back a bit, but he was there. He's going to take aim, which gives him reroll of 1s. He's using his colony rifle. He's got combat +1, so we are looking at open within range. Looking at 5s with +1, so he wants 4s. He got a 4. Excellent. Let's do some damage. I had the wrong camera on there, sorry. Hey, how you doing? Damage rating of a colony rifle is nothing, so let's just see how it goes. Boom. 4. Assassins have a tough rating of 3. We've got our first kill. Excellent. Excellent news. That's some good shooting from Dave. Well done. I'm glad you are back on the team. Whew. Okay, let's roll their panic. They have a panic of only of 1. But, you know, 1! Woohoo! It's the person normally who's furthest to the back, so it's this guy. This guy panics. Excellent. Dave. Slow clap, Dave. Well done. That's just quite a fast clap, but never mind. I'm dead pleased with that. That is so good. Okay. Next round. First blood. Excellent. Reaction time. Here we go. Our reaction rolls. We've got 2 2s and a 3. Akbar can't take any of those. We aren't getting paid enough for this. We're with the exactly. Hey, boss. I thought we had the drop on him. Oh, jeez. Switched slightly from Starscream into Clark Kent there. Oh, jeez, Lois. Okay, so we've got 2 2s and 3. The 3 will go with Max because he's the only one with a 3, which is excellent. And the 2 2s can go to Aquafresh. Well, I didn't really want that. And Joe, because they're the only ones who can take it. These guys right here are on slow. So you see now we've got tucked away here. Aquafresh is on fast. Joe is on fast. Max is on fast. Akbar and Dave on slow. So I think it is tempting to try and get but I suppose what we want to do is we want to get Max to be the closest, right? So we want everyone else to back off 13 inches. So we want everyone to run. Am I making any kind of sense here? I think I am. So, Max, if I come to this, let's just put that there. Max can quite easily get to this corner with, in fact, what's Max's normal speed without his jump jet? 4. No, that's not that great. No, he can't do it 4. He has to jump jet. That's fine. He'll do that. He gets to the corner but does not poke out. And he again is not doing, he's just baiting. He is baiting these schmoes. Joe has a speed of 4. He can't charge to this guy, which is good. So he is going to pull. Do we just like totally pull them back on all of them? I think we do. Joe is going to pull right back to here. Aquafresh is going to do the same. Comes to here for 4. And then 2 that way. We're doing like a feint. So now in theory, Nisha is 13 from Max and I'm going to have to get up and measure that. It's so close. The killer, though, not the high killer, the specialist, however, is definitely closer to Max. So that is, we've sort of baited them around. I know that was like, but it's trying to get them in position. That's my logic. I'm sticking with it. Oh, this guy is clearly closer. So let's go left to right. It's Nisha, the hired killer. I am going to just have to do a little. That is 13 and a half inches versus 13 and a half. Should we random it? Should we random see who they go after? Got 2 equidistant minis they cannot see as the nearest. So I guess we random, or 50-50, or we could say they were hunting that way anyway, they should continue that way. they wouldn't just drop their plans. Do we think they're dumb? Okay, here's an idea, right? We'll put a bit of that random in, but rather than 50-50, we'll say it's like 1 to 4, because they might want to stick with what they're doing. 5 and 6. Does that seem fair? Try and give them a little bit of a touch, because they wouldn't just like random. I don't know if they'd randomly go for it. Plus, part of me thinks if it's 50-50, yeah, because I like the idea of it being random. They might change their mind, but I don't know if it would just be like a straight thing. You know, plans are made. So 1 to 4, the hired killer will carry on searching for Aquafresh. 5 to 6, they change their mind and go after Max. It's 1 to 3, 1 to 3, which is 1 to 4, which means that Aquafresh is going to be hunted still. The hired killer has a speed of 5, which is enough to bring them to this corner where they can sort of, yeah, if I can leave them in partial cover, and they can, that's 10 inches, which the hired killer has a machine pistol. Oh no, they might have to actually get closer than that. They do, they have to get within 8 inches. Ooh, tempting. Would they then dive out? I suppose as well that they could come all the way up to here. That then puts them in. I think the idea is like they would be able to like. This is the droid. Exactly. Honey, I found the droid. Yeah, that one. I'm gonna. Yeah, I think they're coming out. They're coming out and just shooting that. Or would you just? I don't know. Again, let me know if you think they wouldn't crawl out like that. I think they kind of like tuck in against the wall and try and do it. It does put them kind of in the open, but it's the only way. It's the only way they're going to make any ground. So we'll see how that goes. Hired Killer has a combat skill of +1. And this guy's out in the open. Not within 6 inches, though. No. So it's within range, open, 5, so +1. We're looking for 4s and up, or A4 and up. That's a 6. Okay, it's a hit. Aquafresh has taken a hit. The damage of the machine pistol is... Oh my god, they get 2 shots. Oh god. Yeah, they would have done this then. Oh, I'm also not got the... There we go, sorry. It was a 6, so first damage. 4. Machine pistol has a damage of 0. Aquafresh has a toughness of 4. Which isn't great. He's got a 6 up armor save, and it's the only thing stopping him from being the first casualty of our battle. Aquafresh, 6+. Here we go. Come on. Come on. No. Now we have... How many story points do we have? We have 2 story points. Do we have 2 story points? I kind of don't want Aquafresh to go down, but the problem is they're going to get another shot against him. So is it bad to throw a story point at Aquafresh? I mean, we are farming for a 6 here as well. Oh, at the end of every third campaign turn, I have +1 story point. I forgot about that. In that case, we're up to 3 story points. In that case, I will definitely use one. He says that I just added it. Now I'm going to rub it out. There we go. So now I've got 2 story points. So that allows us to re-roll, right? I just looked it up and I forgot to look up what it actually does. It's a re-roll, I believe, isn't it? Outside combat. Anytime roll for anything, roll again. Okay, cool. Okay. 6 up. 6 up armor save. Come on. I missed. 1. Do I do it again? Do we do another 1 in 6? I'm going to do it again because I think if we can hold this, it's worth it. What the heck is done to my hair? Yes! Yes! Okay, we've got 1 story point left. Aquafresh is saved, but Nisha gets 2 shots. Her second shot is a 3, +1 is 4. Open target within range 5+. Excellent. She didn't shoot. She didn't get the last one. I got a bit invested in that. I'm sorry. I did. I really did. Okay. Next up, the specialist. Now, the specialist we know is going to head towards Max because Max is the closest. The specialist, excuse me, has a move of 6. I think they would pull up to here because any further would leave them. Oh, actually, would leave them in open air. In the open air, the open. You know, they'd be wide open. That's the word I'm looking for. And they're not going to do that because as they're wandering, they're like looking around and just they can see that. Oh shoot! There's all these guys lined up down here. So that's the best place to be. And he can't see Max. This fella here, the closest to him is Aquafresh again, which is where it could all go wrong, of course. Oh, well. This is obviously what's going to happen. He would go the 2 to the bottom there. 4. He can get up there, I think. So he could have got 2 to there. 4. Yep. He can run up, but he's basically going to stay. Can you? Oh, no. He's there. He hasn't quite got up there yet. Come on, fella. Flipping heck. Where's my blue tack when I need him? He's there, but he's not quite there. So he can't quite be seen. Okay. So, as a little summary of where they've all gone, that's way too much tape measure for pointing. Nisha the Hired Killer has come around here and has taken some shots. We've managed to scrape Aquafresh back from the edge. The Specialist is coming across to try and get Max and flank him, but has stopped. They're in cover so that they're not wide open. And this remaining assassin has run around up here. And, yeah. They're kind of about to get onto the ledge to try and shoot down at Aquafresh. Not sponsored stream, by the way, by whoever owns Aquafresh. Let's have a look. Dave can see this person. They are definitely in cover. Is the unique still around? The unique is back here. That was the one that came round and shot at Aquafresh, the droid. The unique doesn't actually have a good weapon, but if we don't do something about it this turn, they will come in and will go close combat because they are armed with a sword, and that could be a problem. This is. Can I test this the right way? Because that's how you should do this, isn't it? That is the exact length it needs to be. 17.5 inches, which is just within Dave's 18. He is going to aim, and that means he's going to reroll ones on this. He's got a combat skill of +1. This is a cover target within range, so he's looking at a 5+ to hit the specialist over there. That's a 4. Unfortunately, not enough. Akbar, meanwhile, can't see that person. In fact, Akbar can't see anyone. Poops. Poopsie. What we could do, I think, is we could move Akbar to here, or right next to, actually, yeah, that's what we're going to do. He's going to take his move right next to Dave. Not Dave, Joe. Joe's here. They're both like lining up like that. There's not much cover there at all, to be brutally honest. But it's a little gamble, but I think it will be worth it because, Akbar's likely to go first. He says that's based on nothing at all. That is based on no evidence. Akbar has gone slow every round of this game. So it's not a smart move I'm doing this, but I want to kind of risk to reward, if that's the way of looking at it. It's an open target within range. That's 5+. Akbar doesn't have anything else. Ooh. What does still do again? I can't remember. Where's drug? Where are drug sections? Still. I'm guessing it means he has to have not moved. But... oh, yeah. No, he can't do that. I should have used that earlier, to be honest. Plus nothing. We are looking for a 5 or more. That's a 6. That's more than 5. Oh, God, I keep forgetting to put that on. It's a 6. You can tell from my reaction I wasn't faking that. Getting a cold head now. I'm going to put my hat back on. There we go. Oh. So, 6. That's it. Damage. Again, no bonuses to this. We're just looking to roll high. And this is against the unique individual. That is a 6. Excellent. But that person does have luck. And I'm sure they can probably use that to save themselves in some way. 46. Let's have a look at what luck does. If a character, they lose 1 point of luck, the character immediately moves 1d6 in a random direction, is otherwise unharmed as they dive for safety. If a character has multiple, okay, cool. Okay, so that's fine. They're a unique individual. They did have luck. Random direction, and they went, what do they go? Random 2d6? 1d6. They're going, oh, great, they're diving towards us. That's brilliant. I'm so glad about that. 1d6 in a random direction. They're going to head towards us, and that is 3 inches as they just dive this way. There we go. What should I have for dinner, chat? Help me. I can't decide, and I'm starting to get quite hungry. I know we talk about pies a lot on this channel. I don't think I can face a pie. That's cool. Okay. So, little summary. Curry. Now that is a good idea. Nisha is right here now. I could absolutely go for a nice... oh, man. Thai green curry, or like a takeaway curry, or like, you know, a green curry, or what kind? Anything in particular? Because, man, there's a choice there. There's choices to be made. And I like all of them, don't get me wrong. Okay, here we go. 5, this is our reaction roll. I got spicy sausage on deck myself, but ooh, have some takeaway. Go low stress. I like that. Thank you. You're enabling me. 2, oh my god, this is amazing, apart from that 4. So 1 goes to Akbar. The 3 goes to Max, because he's the only one that can use it. We've got another 1, which goes to either Dave or... No, it goes to Dave. It goes to Dave. No, it doesn't. It goes to Aquafresh, and the remaining 2 goes to Joe. Dave is going to go slow. So, what we've got now, finally, our reaction roll has come good. Everyone on this line here, and Max, who's tucked back here, are on go quick. Dave the Dangerous, Dave the Destroyer, Dave the damn fine shot is going slow, but that's fine by me. Therefore, I mean, we could just open up, couldn't we? Like, we should do this. We should do this. Let's just do it. Like, open up here. Aquafresh. You get experience for killing a unique individual. In which case, Aquafresh cannot take this shot. I'm not going to let him. Killed unique individual. Aquafresh, I'm sorry. Take aim bonuses and kill. Yeah. But Aquafresh is not going to get first shot. Akbar is. Akbar is... Don't forget who got that first kill of the battle for the XP. Yeah, that was Dave. That was Dave. So that's pretty good. Yeah, let's aim. So we are going to have Akbar is going to aim. So re-rolling +1s. He's not moving. That's fine. Open target within range 5. But you know what? I can't get within 6 inches, so it's fine. But I could get the dueling pistol in. Yeah, Akbar's going to wander in with the dueling pistol. So, he's got like, he can 4, but that extra inch will take... So he can walk over this difficult terrain, like to there. He is now... Yeah, so I'll show you what I'm doing. Sorry. So Akbar has moved just over this difficult terrain. He is now within 8 inches, which allows him to pull out his dueling pistol with a laser sight. The laser sight on that pistol is very nice. It will give him snapshot trait. Oh, well, okay, so it's not 6 inches, but that's fine. It does, however, have the keyword critical. Critical is, if we roll a 6, we get 2 hits on this guy. So, here we go. This guy is open, within range, 5+, and Akbar has no bonuses. It's a 5! Hey, hey, hey! It's not 6, but I'll take it. I will gladly take it. Damage on that is nothing, so we're just looking to roll high. 3, the unique individual has a toughness of 5, so that is not enough. But they are pushed back 1 inch. Why am I measuring 1 inch? Come on. They go back an inch and are stunned. There we go. Joe cannot charge. So he will aim and shoot. Do my friendly minis block line of sight? Is Aquafresh flippin'? It's like duck, Aquafresh, duck. I don't know. I think that's fine. I like that you said that. Stack 3 stuns and it's good as a kill, and yes, friendly's impaired. No, you're fair, Squid. You're fair. I understand that. In that case, what we will do is Aquafresh is going to just move. He's going to take his move to there. And I know it might mean that he doesn't get any experience for killing someone in, but look, oh God, I've got to take it. Which means Aquafresh shoots with 2 shotguns against him. This guy is open within 6. He has a combat of +1, therefore 2s and up. 2s and up. Both of which are hits. Lovely. Damage. The shotgun has a damage of 1, so add 1 to whatever these are. A 4 and a 3. Again, that's not enough. That is, oh my God, the first one. And then they go back another inch, and they are stunned again. So that's, you said stack 3 stuns. That is 3 stuns. Last up, Joe has is 12 and a bit in change away with his infantry laser. Stuns don't give me bonuses to roll or something, do they? I'm not missing something key and fundamental here. I feel like it's the sort of thing I would do. Line of sight, post date. Oh, thank you, Squid. 41 and 45. Let's just have a little double check of that. No. Yeah. No, I don't think stun approach can't go. Okay, cool. No, it's fine. No, stun doesn't. It just makes it really hard for this person. Stun page 40 is useful here. I was just looking at that, but clearly I did not see anything. Oh, if a character ever has 3 or more stun markers at the same time, they are knocked out or removed from play. We knocked them out, which means they're not dead. But they are gone. Nisha. Gone. I love it. Thank you for the heads up, Squid. I looked at that, read it in my brain, and it didn't make it to my mind. Amazing. So, in that case, Joe, it could be if you hold the field afterwards and say, nah, I don't like that guy. That's true. Joe can take a shot at this guy. It's, Joe? Yeah, Joe. It's going to be 6s because that is so much, even with an aim. Oh, what did I get? I'm not looking. I got 2. That's not good enough. Joe, good shout, but no. That leaves us now with... Oh, no. Max. Good old Max. Max is going to now retreat back. Carry on bamfing. He's going to come back to this corner here with his jump jet. that. And there we go. He doesn't get to walk because he didn't really move like that. So there we go. Now, so Max came back to here after kiting this guy around. Left to right, this chap is first. Nearest for him, about 12. It's still Max. It's still Max. Max is at around 12, and this is 12 and a half. So that's good. So how would he get to be? He can. No, I did goof here because he can see. He can see Dave. So Dave and Joe are going to be seen. So he could at least half a move towards them, attempting to remain in cover if possible. So 5. He can get to like here, which puts him in cover for that, and it does open him up to Aquafresh, but if he's closing, he has to. So there he is. It really is dramatic. It's all purple back there and quite bright back there. I don't know how that's happened. Isn't that weird? Got a purple light somewhere, clearly. Therefore, he can now, with his military, would he shoot at Dave as the target he had in mind, or would he switch to Aquafresh because they're nearer? What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Go for the new nearest target? Or actually, oh poop. Akbar's in the open. Akbar's in the open though. He'd take the kill shot, surely. I think. Yeah. Whoops. Kind of messed that up. Okay, military rifle is one shot. This guy has a +2 combat skill. So that's a hit. That is a hit. The damage on this, yeah, exactly, assassin. Damage on this is 4 plus nothing from military rifle. Akbar's toughness is 3. That would be a kill, but he has a luck. So Akbar is going to dive in a random direction that way, and he's going to dive 3 inches that way, which takes him to about here, which is good. Good. Excellent, wonderful, good. Excellent. Now this guy can now come up to the edge of the building. You can just about see him there. There he is. Hello. Oh, you can see perfectly. He's behind the wall from me. That brings him into like this closest, I would say, again, Akbar is now in the open. Whoops. This could be tasty. Akbar's getting pinged around like a pinball machine. So you can see, yeah, Akbar right here moved and is now in the open from this guy up on the roof. He's only got a scrap pistol, but, you know, scrap pistol is, if it's good, it's good. They have a +2 on this. The scrap pistol does no damage. Let's see how this goes. 3 +2 on that combat skill. That is an open target within range. That is a hit. Crap. The damage on Akbar. Here we go. 3 plus none on a scrap pistol. Akbar's toughness is 3 still. Can I use a story point on that? Can I? Yeah, I can use a story point, can't I? Yeah, I'm doing it. Last story point. Akbar cannot die. Akbar cannot be a casualty. 2. We did it. Akbar's dicing with a story point unburnt is a story point. Exactly. And boy, we've used 3 of them in this game. This particular scenario, all of a sudden, I see what you were saying. Like, if we didn't have those story points, this would have gone very differently. Right. Dave the Dangerous is going to return fire to the specialist up there. Let's see what they can do, because he's got still can just like poke his nose out. He's got line of sight down there from Dave over to the specialist. Let's see how it goes. Let's roll the green dice. Dave's got +1 on this. They are open within range. So a 5 does it. Excellent. Damage on the colony rifle is 0, but let's see what we can get. A 6. Oh god, I had the wrong camera up. Sorry, but that was a 6. I didn't touch it. In fact, you can probably see the dice tray from there. It's just very tiny. That's a 6 on the specialist. They have a toughness of 5. And anyway, 6 would always be it. That's amazing. Whew. Okay, we got him. We got him, coach. Bang. That is good. Nisha, okay, that's the end of the round for them. Nisha wasn't killed. They were knocked out by being stunned. So that doesn't count a panic roll. 1 person. So if we roll a 1, the last person runs away. No. It's going down to the wire. Here we go. It's going down to the wire. We have to now shank this last assassin. We've got nothing. We've got Bupkis. Only person that can go is Max. Everyone else is on slow. That is poopy. As you can see, so Akbar, Aquafresh, Joe, Dave, all on slow. Max, quick. Can Max... I mean, maybe we just walk Max forward, and maybe we just walk Max forward because he's in. Could we get him open within 6? If we put him there, yeah. So Max goes to here. So I'll swap so you can see. Max has moved from here up to here, and that gives him a really nice, like, kind of open within 6 inches, and he can therefore use his shotgun. Shotgun has 2 shots. He has no plus on this, but he's open within 6. We're looking for 3s and up. Come on! Oh my god, Snake Eyes again! No, this happened in the first game. This happened in the first game. Shit. Return of Snake Eyes. Oh, giddy yarn. Right, okay, well, there's nothing that can be done about it. There is nothing that can be done. Max has to... At least Max has got stim pack, so in theory, he should not be dead at the end of this turn. I mean, this guy, aggressive enemies opponents in sight will move half towards them. Yep. I think this guy will just shoot, won't he? This is how aggressive he'll stand and shoot, presumably. Or will he try and move to cover, I guess. Aggressive enemies opponents in sight will advance half and move towards them, return to remaining cover. Attempting to enter into a brawl. So he is within 12, but not like he would have to throw himself off the building to do that. So I guess he retreats, like kind of to come round. Because otherwise he would have to just dive off this building, wouldn't he? Because he would have to just dive off. So he's got to come round to get close. Flying leap to the people's elbow. What a way to go that would be. So this guy is going to come down to like... Yeah. He is basically going to move into cover because he's trying to get... No, he's not within 12 inches though, is he? If it's 6 down, then he's not within 12. Unless he came out of this hole here. Again, it's not within 12. This is going to be an interesting one. So I think it's a case of them... I don't know. I honestly don't know. What do you think this guy would do? Chat. I'm a bit confused here. I think it's got a lot of variables, and it's... His nearest enemy is Max, but he can't get to him as the crow flies within his, like, I would charge in and attack. So he would likely come down here to try and, like, get into cover. He could come down here and climb out of this hole in the wall. Whoops. Poops. And then he would be able to shoot at Akbar. That's the only thing I can think he would do, but it's no longer this... I think he risks the falling for the mad attack. Aggressive and assassin. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. All right. I like that. How does falling work? Oh, look, I'm on the right page. Jumping. Swift characters can jump straight down. No, they can't. Climb down or jump. They have to jump. Jump does not require any available movement. Jumping down more than once ends the character's round. And 3 or more further inflicts a damage. It's just 3. I mean, he jumps, okay. Woo! He's jumped down. That ends the character's round. So he's ended his round by doing that. Which means we're just going to open up on this guy. He is getting distraught. He jumps down and lands a 3-point superior blows. I mean... Akbar, I think, is going to... And actually, Joe's got a bead on him. He's going to take the shot. As you can see, like, Joe's here. He's got a line straight on him. So Joe will take the shot with his... infantry laser. No pluses on this. It's a 1. He aimed, so he rerolls that. It's still a 1. Well, Joe, you suck. You're off the Christmas card list. Dave will come forward, walk forward, and exactly. Good one. Yeah, I planned that. I planned it that way. Joe has come forward. Dave. Ahoy there, Elf Black. How you doing? You've joined us as at the victory moment. Hopefully, the victory moment. This is an open character within 3... We're looking for 2s up here. 1! Watch me destroy this. All chances go. I can't believe this. Hello, Belle. Nice to see you. Oh, God. Akbar comes around to this corner. Within minimum distance. Akbar has +0. Come on, Akbar. Jeez. We are looking... It's open within 3. I'm waiting for the assassin to land in the middle of everyone. Yeah, no, he's going to murder us all. Oh, my God. Come on. This is not... This is not... Oh, this game is Star Wars themed. It's kind of everything themed. At the moment, it's Steve sucks at rolling dice themed. I cannot believe, how many ones is that? That's 2, 3, 4, 5, is that 6 ones I've just rolled in a row? That's 5 or 6. Right. Okay. It's just got to be Aquafresh just has to now close in both barrels. This is riding on the shotgun here. This is riding on Aquafresh's shotgun. Both barrels. Here we go. That dice is going in the bin. Right. 2 dice. Aquafresh has a +1 on combat. We are looking for, I've said it so many times today, die jail, yeah. 2s and up. 2s and up is all I need on 2 dice. Come on, come on. Here we go. It wasn't safe by any means, but that's 2 hits. Damage for those. The first one is going to be, it's got combat of +1 on this. That's a natural 6, and we followed it up with another. No, now they turn up. Flipping heck, Tucker, come on. This guy is destroyed. We destroy him. There he is, my nemesis. Now blow the damage. It was a disgust. It was a disgust mouth fart. We won. Somehow, after all of that, we actually won. My golly. Whew. Okay, so post-battle, he jumps off Bill Lads, I know, I mean, but at what cost? I know, a lot of cost. All my story points. Post-battle injuries would have been harder. That's why I didn't want anyone getting shot. A random person gets 1 XP. So is it 1, 2, 3, or 4? And we'll reload. We'll re-roll 5s and 6s. But as we know, I don't roll 5s and 6s. 3, 1, 2, 3. Dave gets an extra XP point. Well earned, I say. Well earned. So that's +1. Resolve a rival. On a 1, these guys become my rivals. No, they don't. Thank golly. Thank golly gosh. This was not a patron mission, so that's cool. If you just fall back as part of the quest, roll a d6. We have 2 quest rumors, so we're getting +2 on this. 3 + 2 is a 5. We're a step closer. Gain another quest rumor. Excellent. We're getting closer in our quest for whatever it is we're questing for. The quest for the dice that roll better than 1. Amazing. If the modifier roll was 4 or higher, roll another d6. On a 5 or 6, the next step is on another world. No, it's here. It's here. That's good. Get paid. 1d6. A 5. Excellent. Excellent. You do, in fact, hold the full. I know. I'm so pleased. Getting paid with 5. That means we're up to, what's that? Back up to 8 now, aren't we? I think. Yep. Oops, turned over too many pages. Battlefield. We held the battlefield. Yes. So we roll a D100. Oh, I'm not. Sorry, I've not got the camera on again. I apologise. D100. 96. Nothing of value. Not one thing. So, well, there we go. They're not an invasion threat. Gather the loot. So, 15. What have we earned on our loot table? 15. Oh, this isn't loot, is it? Where's loot? Gib loot. 15. It's a weapon. 54. It's a special weapon. Excellent. That one credit you found right at the beginning was all there was. Oh, we didn't even get close enough to it. But I suppose did we get that credit even though we... I guess we could. I'll look that up in a second. Special weapon. 82. A cling fire pistol. Interesting. Interesting. You hold the field. You know what? We earned it. It's it's 9. We've got a whole credit. Come on, I'm allowed it. Gather the loot. It's injuries. No one has injurized. Hello, I hear meowing. Hello, sausage. Do you want to come up for the end? Come on. Come around this side. Come on. Come up if you want. No injuries, no recovery. That's good. Oh. Come on. You going to come up? You going to be able to make it? Come on, 3-paw. Come on. Why don't you come around the other side? You lack the skill. It's the problem with the 3-legged cat. She's going to fall over. Come on, come over here. Are you coming up that way? Come on. Come on. Here we go. Oh, there we go. How you doing? Yeah? Really? My cat is a pirate. She doesn't have a peg leg, but she does steal and raid the high seas. Can you not lick my book, please? But yes. So, is it? Clingfire pistol. I will... No. Oh, God. This could go horribly wrong. Okay. Injuries recovery, we've done that. Experience and upgrades. Become a casual... No. Don't. Not on the keyboard. Come on, Wiggles. You're trouble, you are. Become a casualty, no. Survived and won, +3 for everyone. So that means Akbar is now on 4. Max is now on 7. I know you want to climb on the table, but I'm not letting you. +4. You're now on 7. Excellent. You're right. You can lick the book. It's fine. First character to inflict... No. Dave gets another 1. That's 5, because he was the first to inflict a casualty. Killed a unique individual. No one did. Catzilla does... I know, and this would go everywhere. She lacks any... You know how there was... Oh, God, the hair. You know, you got all those videos of cats being graceful. Take one of their legs away. Which I like to say, that's not what I did. She came like that. She arrived like that. But, you know, it can be problematic. There we go. So, I think... Getting stunned out should count. But the person who stunned them out was a robot, so it's irrelevant anyway. We could do some leveling up. We've got 4, 7, and 5. I feel like Akbar's toughness should go up, but he can't do it yet, so we'll save our experience. Advanced training, we can't afford it, not really. Purchase items, we don't want any. Roll for a campaign event. Sure, I'm going to allow that term. It doesn't get used very often. What a strange world we live in. Hello, yes. Are you purring? You say hi. Yeah, good girl. I'll look after you in a minute. I know you want some company. No claiming. Purchase size raw for campaign event. Yeah, let's do this because, as you can tell, someone's getting antsy. 33. It's not me. It's not me, for once. 33. A rumour. So we get another quest rumour. No. Plus 4 quest rumours now. That robot is all nuts and bolts. Character event. A random character will do the usual 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. It's Akbar. Akbar has a random character event, and that event is 98. That's either be very good or very bad. You've had a lot of time to burn. Next campaign event. Ooh, +1 action. Look at this hair. Look at this hair, Luna. +1 action in... No. Oh, God. Campaign turn. There we go. I think that, as you can tell from my assistant, yes, you're being naughty, aren't you? You want attention. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I think that's where we're going to stop. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. That was bloody lovely. I had a really good time, and it was great. I'm glad we got that extra one in there. I'm glad we made it. Currently, we are on insanity difficulty. I think if we do some more 5 parsecs, like if there's no stuff to like coming out that we want to feature, or there's some new 5 parsec stuff, we'll carry this on. We'll carry on the Crimson Tunics. So, like I said, do kind of... Can I do this? Whoa, hello? Does it work? No. Oh my God. I could do it like this. There you go. Go and sign up there and follow and all that stuff if you haven't, because that's where we re-upload these. So that would be great. Great if you want to see more like this. If you get gift figs, maybe drop them into Bug Hunt. Bugs. Yeah, we could do that, couldn't we? Come here, mate. You just wanted a cuddle, didn't you? You've been ignored all day. You've been ignored. So, thank you for hanging out. Please do drop us a follow if you haven't already, and go check us out at that Modiphius live channel, as well as Modiphius, our usual YouTube channel. We can be chatted at discord.gg/Modiphius if you're not there. There is a 5 parsec section, so come and chat about that there and do whatever it is that people do on Discords these days. I know I do, but I'm not sharing that with you. Also, if you want to not do Discord but want to chat, forums.modiphius.com is another place you can go. You can find us at Blue Sky, at Instagram, at TikTok, and where else? Instagram. That's the other one. And yeah, thank you for hanging out. This time, next Friday at 5 PM BST, we will be doing a hardware painting stream. It'll be me and the wonderfully talented Rosie. We'll be painting some hardware minis, so come and hang out with that. And the rest of the month, we will be playing Cohorts Cthulhu RPGs. But like I said, I doubt this will be the last we'll see of 5 parsecs. So, like I said, come and join us again. We'd love to have you. It's been great. I've really enjoyed these streams. Thank you for hanging out. I'm going to go look after a naughty cat who wants cuddles. So have a great evening, whatever you get up to, and a good weekend. Thank you, everyone. Bye for now. But that was excited. Bye.